Niners! Smooth! Fam, do you realize this time next week, we shall be talking about the first game of the season? Oh, God, I'm so juiced this year. I don't know. Was I like this last year? I don't remember being this juiced. I was excited but worried. No, there's no need to worry. You have reason to believe a lot of different things. There's no need to dwell on any one bad thing. Some good things don't need to dwell on. Yeah. And number one, young is not a weakness. People think, man, you guys, all them rookies and youngsters, man, come on, man. I mean, don't act like I got more Pro Bowlers. Let me show you this payroll. Does that look like a team that's got a bunch of nobodies? No. Well, you know how I love to argue, boy. I cut Rudy loose, though, because Rudy ain't got no game. That dude makes, his points are just downright stupid. This boy's talking about franchise worth. That ain't helping you win no game. If it's about the franchise worth, then Jerry Jones should be king of the world. So get out of here with that, Rudy. Man, I'm done, man. Yeah, you say anything you want to say. I'm just done, man. You ain't got nothing to talk about. And as a matter of fact, most of you Rams ain't got nothing to talk about. You in the wrong place to be talking anyway. Okay, that's the score. No matter how you put it. I don't care how old they are. It doesn't matter how old they are in the Super Bowls. You need to get in that list and catch up. Or shut the bleep up. Boy, I like this. It's trash and clowns. Anyway, 49ers don't warrant being slept on for 2025 season. They just don't. I mean, NFL community went to sleep on San Francisco just thinking about the Niners' chances of competing beyond anything other than fighting to avoid the embarrassment of the basement, right? Oh, they're going to be. I got full faith in there. It's so wrong. When too many now famous names from earlier in the decade, understandably, were released, all respect for the mighty Niners of the decade left right along with those famous names. But like we've broken it down, it wasn't just about seeing life through red and gold glasses or coming up with sour grapes or anything like that. Some of the people that left weren't actually contributing all that much. Debo. And so, the thing is, we're fine. Is it too early to count the Niners out is my question. But sleeping, those of whom are snoozing on the Niners are about to violently be awakened. I sincerely believe that. I really am more and more starting to believe that too. Personnel selections from the draft and other sources could be the most solid assembly of talents, especially volume-wise. 49ers got depth. Since Lynch Shanahan Incorporated arrived in Santa Clara, they've learned a lot. They've learned a hell of a lot. And when you combine that experience with what they know how to do to get the best out of the players they got. I got Chris Kasurik out there and Robert Saleh working on my defense. You think this defense is going to be a bad defense for any length of time? Get up off your knees, Rudy. Stop praying, bruh. It ain't going to help you nothing. It's kicking your ass. And Saleh outcoaches McVay and anybody else over there every time he sees you. So got plans, boy. Niners aren't carrying a lot of projects this year either. And, because normally we have a couple. And they only picked up one injured player in the draft. Hey, Smooth, in fact, I never asked you about Curtis Rourke. Why did the 49ers pick him up? And what are they waiting on? I understand his leg is hurt. But is Curtis Rourke a badass? Because last year people told me Tanner Mordecai was a badass. I'm just saying. Camp is over, fam. Time to see exactly what the Niners are cooking. Tonight to the phones to further examine the chances of a 2025 49ers team with new young faces that appear to be quick studies, too. Look within the realm of last 3 weeks. You look at Marquise Siegel, for example. Remember, Marquise was all over the place. He was over aggressive. He was missing his targets. Marquise Siegel's reeling it in, coaching again, and Marquise Siegel's turning into a oh, you know his new name, right? Sultan of what is it? Sultan of Swarm. Sultan of Swarm. You know what gets me excited about that? Mustafa was a Sultan of Swirl last year. You're gonna put two guys like that together? Siegel, Mustafa. I can't wait to see that combination. And in a couple of years, they go both be marching the Pro Bowl. I can see it right now. It's all about health. It's always about health in the 49ers. It's not about bad players. It's always about can they stay on the field. So, I'm telling you right now, those guys, all those kids we got, Mikel, my boy, oh man, CJ, with the Niners remaining already living legend, Pro Bowl players. Fam, we ain't gonna be. If people are asleep, they're gonna wake up soon. Now, oh, by the way, quickly, Niners have re-signed Russell Gage Jr. to a 1-year deal. I was worried about that. You see, you watch the Niners going through what they're going through, and you just say, oh, hey, you know what? From this year I learned, don't worry. But when you see something that looks just drastically wrong, especially at this particular time, they're going to fix it. Just wait a minute. Because Russell Gage said, what are you going to do now? You already put a couple of guys on practice squad. You're going to bring them up? What are you going to do? So, when Robbie Chosen was in the practice squad, I said, how many? I got two guys, and one of them refuses to sign a contract? So to make room on the roster, the team released safety Richie Grant, which is interesting because I thought Robert Saleh was crazy about Richie Grant. Niners signed quarterback Adrien Martinez, Fresno boy with an incredible resume. Dude defines the term dual threat. You know what's great about him, too? Now, I don't know why he hasn't found a spot with his talent, but he is going to work the hell out of the Niners defense. In today's league with as many mobile quarterbacks, and this dude is like, sounds like Josh Johnson can't even keep up with this dude. And I can't wait to see I wish we could have saw him during preseason games, though. He's 6'2", originally entered the NFL after signing with the Lions as an undrafted free agent in 2023. After being waived by the Lions in 2023, he moved on to the Jets, where he must have met Robert Saleh, who probably suggested this kid to work the defense. Unless we can find him. He's going to be number 3 on the quarterback list right now because Rourke is probably going to be a long time getting that knee. You can't come over an ACL within the last few months. He spent the year on the team's practice squad with the Jets. He was waived by the Jets last year, the 2024-25 season. Martinez is only 25 years old. To be as well-traveled as he is. From Fresno. Shout out to Fresno right down the road. Martinez attended the University of Nebraska 2018-2021 and Kansas State University 2022. This dude appeared in 49 games, fam. This is what blew me away about. That's why I'm only going on and on about. 47 starts and was buck wild. Completed 788 of his 1,239 passing attempts. That's 63.6%. 51 touchdowns through the air to go along with 619 carries for 2,928 yards, 4.7-yard average, and 45 TDs. This kid is legit. Why is he looking for jobs? We're going to find out. Because at some point, damn, preseason's over. Oh, I'd have loved to see him in action. He's been in the UFL. He dominated in there. But the NFL, UFL, all these other places is not the NFL. So as a senior in 2020, all Big 12, honorable mention honors. My question continues to be, how did he see United? Okay, we're going to find out. Oh, man. And J. I understand his stress. I'm not mad at him. I ain't hating on him. I'm just urgent to get things rolling. We're going to find out something here soon, though. Some speculate that Jennings' contract situation could be tied to his recovery timeline. That his calf could miraculously recover if a new agreement is reached. The drama in the NFL. It's not as bad as the NBA drama, but it is up there. It's close, man. John Lynch ain't trying to hear that, though. Lynch went right to the most overworked term in the English language these days. Both things can be right. I really worked. I'm tired of hearing that. Everybody says it. But anyway, he goes on to say, quote, he wants a new contract and he's got a hurt calf. So I think both, I think people want to assume one or the other. Both things can be true. Smooth. Kawakami of the Standard confirmed what you mentioned last week. Smooth, when you said, I said, come on, Smooth. Come on, man, come on. JJ knows better than getting upward of $20 million? I guess he does it, man. What is JJ at? Kawakami, while making a guest appearance on the Bay Area radio station 95.7 The Game, said, quote, what you hear not from the camp but from NFL circles is that it's high. It's about $20 million annually is what I've heard, and maybe a lot above 20 to put him in the top 20 or so of receivers in the realm. Come on, JJ, man. You don't think they can't afford that? I mean, I know it's not your fault. But the thing is, come on, man. How about 17 and with some incentives to take you all the way to 20? You can't work nothing out? Come on, man. Kendrick Bourne is coming into Santa. You know, fam, Kendrick Bourne is coming into Santa Clara Monday. And he'll be visiting the Niners front office. Word is he's going to be offered a contract. And can we assume it's pending on what JJ wants to do here? Because the 49ers are not going to go back and forth with JJ right now. It's too late. If this was going to happen, it should have happened back in March. I like JJ. You know what, though? What if we have them both on the same team? And JJ and Kendrick. I don't know how healthy Kendrick is, though. He had a problem. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. Because I know some, man, come on, man. You're overrating Kendrick. Look, if I got two guys on the third down, I used to love to watch Kendrick come out on the field in second and third downs because I knew he was going to be in play somehow. And I'll be damned if he didn't actually get it done most of the time. And the only person we got to answer to Jefferson over in Minnesota with his Giddy. But no, Giddy, I mean, nobody does it like Giddy. But Kendrick has this old brand of dance that makes me, I love it. Hey, practice squad. Oh, fam, they got them all back. Eli Apple's back. I'm not crazy about that part, but Junior Berger, Sky Moore could get hurt. The 49ers are putting insurance policies behind just about every player they've got. This is what I love about this brilliant assembly of talent. If somebody goes down, somebody else can step right in and look nearly as good. You look at Chase behind Upton Stout. Is Chase worried about, man? I mean, I'm just not understanding. They brought Evan Anderson back. I was worried about that. Yeah, as recent as yesterday. They did it, though. They got also offensive lineman Killian Zaire to the practice squad, releasing William Bradley King to make room for that. I probably could, but I got to have Evan, man. I was worried to death they weren't going to bring Evan back. I was like, oh, guys, you're not going to bring Evan Anderson back? Come on, man. Derek Canteen remains. Robbie Chosen. See, Robbie Chosen, if the wide receiver room, which is already fragile, Robbie Chosen, I believe in him. Travis Gibson was worried sick. I said, look at this, man. That's one of them dudes, man. That crazy man that every team needs. The crazy man is on the practice squad. Like Kyle Shanahan was saying in his interview the other day. You know, I look at the practice squad like I don't see any difference between the two other than I want the paycheck. But the 49ers, there's reason for Kyle to say that. That Scott can be justified. Some of these guys are solid. Jalen Graham, Adrien Martinez, I mentioned. Sincere McCormick. Why would anybody name their child that? But he's a running back. Drake Nugent is still, Drake Nugent may be still a project. Linebacker Curtis Robinson. Robinson's going to be back in the 53 at some point soon. They've already said that. I don't know how the 49ers are going to jockey these things around. But you figure if JJ doesn't pretty soon act right, the 49ers might punish him by putting him on the IR so he doesn't take up a roster spot. If you're going to sit around and give us a hard time, knowing that it's too late to start worrying about a contract, then we've got to put you on the IR. You got to go for 4 weeks until we get somebody in here. Marquise Valdez-Scantling is Malik Turner, and we saw what he did in preseason. Marquise Valdez-Scantling. Now, I know he hasn't had a lot of great times the last couple, 2-3 years, but I didn't even know he was 6'4". The dude runs a 4.3. I don't know that. Not that 4-3, as somebody pointed out, man, 4-3, there's lots of guys that ain't worth a damn to run 4-3, and that's the gospel truth, too. In fact, I think most of them aren't that good, the receivers, but Scantling is. So, we got back up. We got back up. And the Hulk is back. Sebastian Valdez, Braden Willis, tight end, Nick Zakel, the Forever Project. And Cuts Thomas Morstead returned when Cowing went on the IR. 49ers. But I wonder if anybody else, I want to look around the league and see if any other team has manipulation skills like the 49ers do of roster and personnel. That is amazing. They got it all. Give a round of applause, Niners. That was amazing. Y'all got a whole team ready to roll. Let's go. Get JJ signed up. And get Kendrick, yes, Monday. Yeah. Kendrick, there's two choices for Kendrick, though. I forget, the 49ers is one. I forget the other team. Fam, I will take, as you know, because I hate to come in with negatives because I don't feel like crying about the team. I will search the net until late hours if it takes that to hunt down positives for the Niners' upcoming season. And thank you, ESPN Dan Graciano. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Graciano believes the Niners have what it takes to return to the Super Bowl during the 2025 NFL season. And I said, goddamn. Oh, get out of here, man. Are you serious? Graciano explained why the Niners could make a serious run at winning what would be the elusive, the sixth Lombardi that just keeps narrowly escaping. Yeah, that's why when Rudy goes, oh, you guys been clowning around for 30 years. Ain't did a damn thing. Rudy, we've been kicking your ass for that entire time. And a lot of other asses, too. It ain't like the 49ers ain't been in the heat of the fight every goddamn time. So shut the bleep up. But anyway, fam, it could be, because this is our year in our stadium. Truth be told, the Niners should be working on number 9, to be honest. Can you imagine the 49ers having won that year when Cap was out there? That year, in the 2 years we lost to Kansas City already. That's not 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we should be working on number 9. And maybe if you look back, maybe number 10. But no crying over spilt milk. Let's go. Graciano wrote to our delight. Don't be surprised if the 49ers end up back in the Super Bowl. Ha ha! He goes on to say, what I'm hearing, good things. I don't understand why so many people are sleeping on the 49ers, who were in the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago and saw their 2024 season completely disintegrate because of injuries. That is always the line. At the end of the season, they lost, he goes on to say they lost some guys this offseason, sure, but they still have Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. He says, I could go on, but you get the idea. I know you could, Nick. That's why we ain't got no money. That's why our franchise is not worth what it could be, like Jerry Jones' franchise, because Jerry, he don't sign nobody. And the Rams, who Rudy's always talk about, everybody left them. Everybody in L.A. in 2022. All I know is I got to get the hell up out of L.A., and they got out, too. So the Rams have been trying to build a team ever since, so that's going to change soon, because they ain't going to be able to keep all those kids. No, that's the way it works, Rudy. And if you know how a team is built and how it continues to progress, you'll be running around saying, well, the Rams are worth second most highest valued franchise in pro sport. See what I mean? Don't argue with him. The man's empty. He goes to say, but you get the idea, a lot of talent. Fans and analysts throughout the nation appear to be sleeping on San Francisco, unquote. Talk about a big Dan. Fam, the Niners are just 2 seasons removed from an overtime loss to the Chiefs, and most of the star power from that squad, minus Dre Greenlaw and Debo Samuel, remains intact. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you, of course, they've been replaced by some youngsters. But do those youngsters look like weak-kneed sisters out there to you? I don't see it. I just don't. And I tried to be objective. I'm looking at them. I'm trying to not took off the red and gold glasses. Man, I said, no, man, these guys, this is a little better than I've seen in the past with the rookies. I'm sorry. This is, McHale damn near killed one of our people in camp, and he was on our team, and he was one of the coordinators. That guy's out. I love it. And C.J. West, oh, goodness. And Collins is starting to catch up. The defense is what it's all about. Look at Upton Stout and Marquise Siegel. They're ahead of their time. They're being coached by some of the best coaches in the game. They've got mentors and leadership out there on the field. If you're one of those rookies and you're running around, you're looking around you want to stay with that 49er established standard. You don't want to suck. You're going to play better than you probably could just because of that. So I'm not worried about this. And yes, the stars, as Graziano mentioned, are older and could be considered injury prone. 49ers have seemingly put something in the bank for that, though. We're going to see how that works out, though. But so are the Chiefs. And Rich Eisen is accusing people of losing their minds if they think the Chiefs' dynasty is over. Well, they can say that about the Chiefs, then they can say that about us. Man, come on. And Graziano knows, as he states, what we know and have known for years. Quote, if they stay healthy, there's no reason they can't be an elite offense for quarterback Brock Purdy. Yeah, he names Ricky Pearsall, the team's 2024 recent round pick, who was recovering from a gunshot wound at the start of last season. Things like this only happen to us. One of your players goes out and gets shot before the season, just prior to the season. Who the bleep has that? And I have heard about players getting hurt during the season, people getting shot. But at this, the timing. He appears to be poised to take on a leading role while Juwan Jennings figures out his contract situation. Brandon Ayuk works his way back from a knee injury. See what I'm saying? See, as the weeks go by, if the 49ers start off, let's say they go 6-2 by week 8, the rest of the league can forget it. Unless everybody's wiped out, we got too many people coming back. We will kick your ass. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, Niners are coming off a playoff list, 6-11 finish as the NFC West last place team in 2024. But more from Danny G. This team has a good chance to bounce all the way back to being one of the best, if not the best, in the NFC, especially against a schedule that includes just 4 games against teams that made last year's playoffs. Now, I don't put a lot of stock in that kind of thing because a lot of those teams are going to play above their heads just because they see the 49ers at red and gold. As soon as they see that they see red, they come after us. So get excited, fam. And Texas, boy. I'm trying. I know you're not in there talking no trash, man. You ain't in the Texas, boy. You ain't got a pot to pee in, man. You cannot stand up on a soapbox and say a damn thing. I mean, nobody worried about them boys. God damn, I can't believe it happened to you, man. Honestly, I didn't believe it was going to happen. I thought Jerry Jones was going to snap out of it, and one of them's going to come over and say, look, let's stop playing no games. Let's get ready to play some ball. And Jones upped and sent him to Green Bay. I did not believe it. I still believe it. I think it's a joke. And I think this is one of Jones' tactics because he's always doing antics just to get the camera on him. I still don't believe it. I think Mika's going along with the joke. And the Packers somehow got paid to do it too. Mika comes back next week and says, come on, man, y'all know he was, ain't nobody going to no Green Bay. Man, it might be. Let me go to the phone. Don't stop clowning. All-Star Luna, Rams' best quarterback in the history of the franchise, bagged groceries hours was winning things. Settling record Rudy, sit down and shut up. Thank you, All-Star Luna. That is the gospel truth. And 49 Risers, Texas boy broken TV count went from 5 to 7. I mean, you think the table is set back. Stafford is not going to last the whole season. There's just no way you're going to go. It's gotten to a point now. He's been maybe sliding by the last 2-3 years, but it ain't going to go by this year. It went out on him completely in 2022. It's 2026 almost. Smooth. Get in there, brah.
Ronbo Faithful, what's up? Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hands is kind of swollen, so I can't. My hands is kind of swollen, so I can't text nobody. So I'm just saying shout out to the family, but I'll be good in about 2 days. Swelling be going down.
Okay, good.
I ate something I'm supposed to eat. Yeah, I ate something I'm supposed to eat. I forgot. But it ain't nothing. Yeah, ain't nothing major. So if
you know what your allergies about, though. You knew what you ate, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to have my I had to have my granddaughter dial your number.
Yeah, don't eat it no more, please. Hey, baby girl, granddaughter. No. Okay, listen, Smooth. But do you know
what's going on?
I know you. You probably know about Curtis Rourke before. You don't probably have to look him up.
Oh, my boy, Rourke, Indiana. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. He reminds. That's our what you call him quarterback, bro, from Buffalo Bills.
What? Yeah, because
Buffalo Bills quarterback.
Yeah.
Because Curtis. That's Rourke, bruh.
Did they go to the same school or something?
Nah. I'm talking about as far as the skill
Oh, the
set.
style of playing? What?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I do remember hearing something like that.
That's why Shanahan been high on him, and guess what? This boy right here, I give him all the props in the world. He played the whole season
On
on
torn
ACL.
That's
And
tough.
put up 3,000 yards, 42, and 29 touchdowns on the ACL.
I mean, this
He's
dude-
accurate too. 69. His accuracy 69.4% completion percentage.
Damn. And
This is moving around in the pocket on torn ACL. That's why he took. Oh, why Shannon take him? Check this out. It's gonna come down to this, bro. He have all the skills in the world. He would have been the first round draft pick. Easy. You know that contract Brock signed?
Yeah.
Look for in a couple of years. Look for it. They come to a stall where this is their insurance policy right here. If Brock act like JJ, which I know even not, but it come down to the agent. If it gets to that, don't worry about it, family. I'm telling you right here, into the future, Roy, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Oh.
He's a steal. And the reason nobody is really talking about him because this is red shirt year and he's sitting and recovering from ACL. Oh yeah.
Ain't no point talking.
Oh yeah, boy can move too. We got wheels.
Man, of course that explains why he hurt his knee in the first place. He was out there playing Josh Allen, and I don't know how Josh Allen has went this long in the NFL without having something major happen to him too.
All right, no disrespect. I never got that much time. It's only like 5 minutes or so, we already know about that. I answered that question. Kendrick Bourne, it's only 2 teams he's interested in going to: 49ers and Washington Commanders.
Uh-oh.
Because you already know the system.
Damn.
And Adam Peters, the one that drafted him.
Oh. Damn.
And he fits well with Debo. He fit the offense. That's why they brought Debo, because they run the similar offense. So it makes sense. That's why Debo went there. Now, Kendrick Bourne, only 2 teams is Niners. Niners can't let him leave out the building come Monday.
They cannot.
If it's flipped, when he come in, only thing they'll go do is evaluate and send to the X-rays and all that with the staff. That foot fine, he signed. Simple as that. If his foot is messed up, we'll release him. And Washington ain't gonna go to Washington because it's gonna be the same thing.
The same thing, yeah.
So we're gonna have him either or. His foot well, we sign him. His foot not well, we won't. Yeah. Oh yeah, and got about that. And Marquez Valdez.
Yes.
That we picked up, age 36'4", 206, 8-year NFL vet, run the 4.3. Look, bro. Bam! Don't get excited. Listen to what I'm saying. He's the who I can say that. He's the our kicker Moody. Yeah. He's the Moody of wide receivers.
Okay, that's
Moody
not
missed,
good.
Moody, hell no, it's not good. Moody missed field goals. He got all that speed and can't catch. Why? He ain't nothing but another Danny Gray. Why would the fuck we pick him up? This boy he's soft. He's not physical. He got Pettis tendencies. Oh. Remember Pettis?
Yes.
Tendencies.
Oh no.
Everybody think he got sugar in the tank the way he talks and carry himself with the earrings and the piercings. Look, bro.
His interview was stellar the other day in the locker room. Yeah.
Man, look, bro. I ain't judging nobody personal life, but bro, me come from sucker free, bro. We know fake from real, man. Hey, bro, don't try to be something not going to be in there, going to another locker room, trying to act like you all this, all that.
Okay, you did.
You on the West Coast, bro. Nine's gonna pick that out. Point that out. I'm just saying, bro. Don't get your hopes up. That 4-3.
No.
Oh, he's 4-3-6-4. No.
Yeah, that's enchanting when you read it. Okay, that's okay.
Hey man, you heard it from me, bro.
I'm filled in.
I'm all real about my Niners,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, bro, don't bring that soft shit in my
Please
locker
sign
room.
Kendrick Bourne.
Marshmallows and shit.
No,
Hey, hey, Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, they released my boy.
Who?
Virginia, West Virginia.
Who is it?
Defensive back, Benny Bishop, 5'10", 184, 25 years old, 4'39", defensive back. He ran the 4.15 in the 20-yard shuttle. Man, they had to let him go, bruh. He only stayed 1 year. Look, they had to let him go because look who they brought in. They brought in Jalen Ramsey in them, the veterans.
Oh yeah.
So they'd rather let the rookie go and go with experience. Bruh, he's on the mark. Man, we need to snatch his ass up and let Jair Brown go. Or Luda grow, man. One of them Luda.
You know what?
Gotta go, bruh. This boy right here, man. He gonna get snatched up. He ain't nobody practice squad or nothing. He gonna get snatched up, bruh.
Oh, he's just out there roaming around? Waiting for somebody to call?
Bruh.
You know
They
what?
released him. Nobody claimed him yet. I've been following them.
You know the Niners are.
Like
they
a
know
GPS.
who people are and where they are when you never imagine. So you could
Hey
be.
man, they gonna wish they would snatch his boy. When Luda fuck up, they gonna wish they would snatch Benny Bishop, bruh.
I'm more worried about Jair, man. I ain't got over him last year running over Ronaldo Brown and taking him out of that play.
Benny Bishop is defensive back. He can take up a Luda.
Okay.
No,
We're gonna see. All
boy,
right, fam.
twitchy, everything, bruh. Time is hits.
Smooth.
That's going on about him.
You're just a
What else? What I want to touch on, bruh?
Well, you're just a vault of knowledge, fam. You know what? I'm gonna save it for Sunday, and your hands will be okay in a couple of days anyway. All right, fam. You really back, relax.
Yeah. Because I got 4 pages here full of good shit. Oh yeah,
right.
Dallas Cowboys. You doomed. Doomed.
That's a proper word too.
Parsons is a cheesehead. 188 million, 134 what? Guaranteed. Million guaranteed. 47 million a year, a season. Oh yeah, boy, Eaton. Baby, you know what it is? 415 Sucker Free City. Your boy, Smooth Operator. I'll be back. Healthy. My fingers gonna be all back. I get on to my checks and all that.
All right.
But yeah, bro. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna sit back and smoke me one and enjoy the rest of the show. Peace out. You already know what it is. Love you, Ronbo. Love you.
Love you, fam.
Love my family. All right. Shout out to the staff. I'm out.
All right. Talk to you
Tell
later.
us. Good with the kids, man. I can't say it enough, bro. You the one. You won. You the one, bro. You the GOAT, man. When it comes to that. All right. I'm out.
Fam. Smooth. That's a wonderful human being, ain't it? Fam, you know, I just want to mention this though, because Jerry's sitting there talking about things like, yeah, but you know, after we haven't gotten any better, so I'm thinking about making this a better team. You know, we had the same situation with Herschel Walker after he left. If you were like me, I'll lay it on the floor. I was almost in tears laughing. If I was a Cowboys fan right now, I'd be livid. Hey, 49 Brown says, if we get Kendrick back, Ronbo will put him on his wall next to Joe. You know what I mean? They may be going too far, but it's a thought. Matty, yes. Come on in, man.
Ronbo.
Matty, Matty's got the orchestra with him tonight, too. Matter.
Yeah, and I heard an owl, too.
Ask him if the Cowboys are going to go into the first leg of the playoffs this season without Micah.
Yeah. And Matty, there's a question for you.
No. Yeah, they're done.
Matty, you know what's really funny, though? Now,
you got to ask the Crickets, though. We want to hear the Crickets.
And we got to bring them, too. You know, Matty, the thing is, though, if Green Bay, because, see, I'm a little concerned why the Cowboys were so tiny-minded as to send him to an NFC team. See, this is why it confirms in my mind that Jerry Jones is in a clinical condition and needs medication and rest. Stop trying to run a football team. You're doing weird, bizarre things. That made no sense.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, no, it's weird.
So
It's like, part of the problem is, too, Like now he's going to get some. Now he's getting like stupid money. Now Bosa's going to want to get overpaid.
You thought about that too?
Next year.
I thought about that too. Is Bosa's
Yeah.
contract up next year? No.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be much more. They've got to sign it before his contract ends, doesn't it? What do you got to pay? What do you got to pay?
Yeah.
We got to pay Nick $50 million?
Oh. Especially if he has a good season this year. He probably will. He's
And
pretty
you know
solid,
he
bro.
is, because you can tell right now he's ready to
Yeah.
go. See, this is what I
He's
hate
tuned
about.
up, man.
Oh, he is. But this is all goes back to Jerry Jones. If he would just stop doing
He
BS
does.
things like giving Dak Prescott $60 million a year. That's too much annually for him,
Yeah,
or
it
most
is.
quarterbacks around the NFL for that matter. Save one or two. But Dak ain't one of them. And then he trades to Green Bay, and Green Bay loses their mind because they've never, oh. So this is how the things get screwed up, and a ripple effect goes around. The entire league suffers behind a couple of bleeping idiots. Oh, my
Yep.
God.
You just at that point, you just kind of hope, like, we got Purdy. You just always hope you have a quarterback that, obviously, he's at a point to where he wants to get paid, but at the same time, like, there's always a happy medium there where, like, he's got some really nice guaranteed money even through injuries. But then, like, they're not taking him to the clean. They're not taking the 49ers to the cleaners like what's his face in Cleveland with the $200+ million guaranteed stupid ass contract.
That owner is so
Ridiculous.
defensive these days too. He sits around there saying about
Yeah.
Shador Sanders. I had nothing to do with it. The decision was not mine. And he's going. I said, dude,
No.
you're still feeling a lot of pain behind that deal with Deshaun, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you being so defensive about? Why don't you relax, dumbass? You saw it too late now anyway. But Manny, the thing is, our team. We got, tell me it's not just me or my imagination. We got some youngsters that don't look like ordinary youngsters out of the draft. Am I wrong on that? Am I overstepping or what?
No, you're not overstepping at all. And then we've got guys from last year that kind of showed up, when they needed to, when a lot of the dudes were out. So I feel like the depth is there. I mean, there's still going to be some growing pains. But
Yeah, they got to get some lumps. But I'm thinking, man,
yep.
I mean, you look at Siegel, you look at Upton Stout. I don't remember having this many guys. You get CJ and McKill. I don't remember having this many guys shining right off the top. Eventually they did. But if this is their starting point,
Yeah.
what can I expect by week 8? Yeah, this is what I'm getting excited about because they're going to get some lumps. They're going to go through the school of hard knocks for the first few weeks. They're going to learn. Salah's going to tell them what they just went through
Oh, yeah.
and how to cope with it. Because we got those kind of coaches. Because Stork is going to make animals out of them like he does everybody else. I feel good about this young team.
Well, we really need to, on week 1, man, with the Seahawks, man, we really need to stop the run. Like I feel like that's going to be
That's what they're going to do.
that's going to be the real dive in go to.
You're right.
They're going to be really heavy on it.
A lot of teams around the league are going to do that. And Matty, if they don't do it to anybody other team in the league, they're going to try to run on the 49ers. We have become famous for being like Swiss cheese when it comes to stopping the run. People run all over the 49ers. Some of your worst running backs in the league are going to pick up 90 to 115 yards. Last year and the year before. Remember that debacle in the playoffs
Not
year
this
before
year.
last? When, Detroit, it was scary to watch. I'd given up halfway through that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Knuckles and Sonic.
100%.
Knuckles would throw a few punches. Sonic was like a little vapor trail going through the. I said, Niners, what are you? How many yards was that? That's another first down. You guys had him 3rd and 18, and he ran for 30 damn yards. See, this has to stop this year, Matty. This can't be because there's too many teams with good running backs now. Good thing we don't play the Eagles. We're not. If we have to play them, let them be in the playoffs because Saquon is frightening.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I have some confidence, man. We got Nick Bosa some help, so
Yeah.
I think also think that quarterback's going to be running for his life. So I guess it'd be Sam Darnold's going to be running for his life a little bit.
Eric, we're not picking on you. We're just looking at the situation.
I like Sam.
I do too. I mean, but he's got to go down. We can't lose game one.
No, he can't. We can't have a repeat of what he did to us in Minnesota when we went there.
Oh,
that looked horrible.
Wow. And Jefferson was getting, cornerback situation. Though I'm not really afraid of that this year. We're going to see. But
yeah, curious with them.
Matty, you and your orchestra, we always appreciate this. I was waiting
buddy.
If I'd heard that hoot, it'd have made my oh my God.
Stars are out. Beautiful out tonight, man.
God.
Getting a little darker earlier.
Yeah. So the Crickets can get out sooner too. Matty, I'll see you Sunday, and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
appreciate
sounds
you,
good, my friend.
Hey.
You too, buddy.
Night, fam.
Night, buddy.
Listen. He's saying good night too. I love it. Triple A, come on in, man. Triple A.
What's up, Ronbo?
Triple A, just thinking nothing but about next week and how it's going to start out. And Triple A, I got to tell you though, not to overreact next week. I'm going to set the mind up right now as to what happens next week. Just if things do go south for some whatever reason, lose in the last minute or something like that, just let it go. It's only one game, one loss. It's okay. So, but I like our team, man. Young or not, Marciano makes all kind of sense. We got too much leadership on this team, too much coaching. Triple A, what are you feeling about this? And is JJ going to do something about his contract or what? You make a couple of jokes about the Cowboys. It's a prerequisite, right? Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll work for Jerry Jones and be suicidal, and that's nothing that you need. Hey, Triple A, go ahead, fam. I'm just clowning.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
For JJ, I mean, I don't know. Like, from what I heard, he's asking for like $20 million a year, and that's kind of too much.
Yes, it is. He's tripping.
I mean, if he were asking for like 14 or 15 million a year,
that's understandable.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see next week if he practice. So.
But like Bay Area Oasis fan says, he is a number two wingman. What was Tom Cruise's? What was this guy? Who's his wingman? I mean, that's JJ, man. Oh, what I got Scooter. Anyway, he's right up there with that dude as far as his role on this team. JJ, I mean, he was like, if you need to get this third down, find him. He'll get it done.
Yep.
So,
And I mean, he can block too, cause
to the point he gets into fights. Man, dudes get pissed off
like,
because JJ's all over their ass. I love it.
But so hopefully he'll come back. Wait, when they practice Monday or
it starts next week. It's time to get ready for the
yeah, because but I know he's been dealing with that calf injury, so
well, now see, maybe that calf is bothering him, but if he gets a contract tonight or tomorrow and comes running around looking like an elk on the field, you know there was nothing wrong with that calf.
Yeah. I mean,
calves.
so
Money heals calves. So.
That's true though.
Jesus.
But yeah, and I think what Robert Saleh said that Alfred Collins is getting
his legs under him.
Getting there. Yeah. Like big time. Like
if that be the case, we'll be really ready for the run game in a couple of weeks. Maybe I don't know how good it'll be the first week, but Alfred Collins, that's a big dude. If he gets ready to go, drops that pad level down and gets used to it, offensive linemen, they could be able to throw him around. And then C.J. West.
No.
Yeah. I forgot. We got Khalil Davis. He's going to start most likely. Khalil ain't nobody's wimp either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got dudes, man. We got them. So
yeah,
it's a different day in as far as that defense goes. All that wrapped up in a ribbon with Nick on one side and Horace on the other. Come on, man. We're ready.
Yeah. And we also got Bryce Huff.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Bryce and Nick, the ribbon wrapping around all of it.
Yep.
Let's play.
And Robert Saleh also praised Marty Siegel.
Yeah. They've got him toned. They've toned him down. You know what I like about that, Triple A? They calmed him down. I'd rather have somebody calm somebody down than have to pump him up. So Siegel, just bring your game back down. All right, we know what you can do. Just bring it in a little bit. You know, make better decisions, better angles, know when to explode. You know, he's gonna be okay. He's like D. Winters. He was getting killed, killing himself, should I say?
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I can't wait for next week though.
I know we all gonna get giddy, man. But Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna be crazy. Game 1.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday when I saw that Michael Parsons trade to the Packers,
I thought it was a joke. When you put it up, I thought, oh man,
I know
Triple A has bit on a joke, and then even April 1st. What? God, I don't know. The Cowboys probably going to have a better year than usual too. Watch, see, they picked up that guy from the Packers. He ain't bad.
Oh yeah, Kenny Clark.
Yeah, he's about the same age as Micah too. He got nothing but upside.
No, I think he's older than Micah.
Is he? I thought he was 25, 26. No, it couldn't be, huh? They wouldn't get rid of a rookie. Oh, you're right. I got it mixed up with somebody else. He's 20, 28, 29.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, Cowboys. Austin, get in here tonight, man. I want to hear from you. Triple A, we're going to go and see you Sunday when we get all crazy excited, even beyond where we are now. Yes.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good night.
All right, man. Appreciate you. You know this. I'll see you on X. Yeah, thanks,
sure,
Smitty. 29. Texas boy has made an appearance. Good night, fam. Texas boy, I give you got some huge cojones, my man. Because I didn't think you'd be in here tonight. But Texas boy, you ought to call in. You can get some sympathy tonight. We ain't gonna bother you. Not last time. Production couldn't stop the rampage fast, man. They locked the doors and everything. And Texas boy was just getting swarmed. Hey, yo, E!
Ronbo, Ronbo, what's good with you?
Hey, man, everything's good, fam. You know what I'm saying? I got all the confidence in the world, which I didn't have before the draft because I said, man, look at all these people leaving. What in the hell are we going to look like come September? I ain't worried about it now. I'm not worried about it now. What are you thinking, though? Am I thinking ahead of time before this misery comes on, or is it going to be all right?
I'm not worried. Like, I was feeling just like you was feeling before the draft. I know we just had a lot of holes.
I mean, everybody was leaving.
After the draft, I think might be still. I think might be still some.
Detroit versus everybody. The Nate Soup.
Well, they're gonna lose to everybody too.
Yes.
Detroit ain't winning Super Bowls since Super Bowls.
Man, I do wonder what they're going to look like, though. I'm curious about them. I can't wait to see that division, period. Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago. That division is going to be interesting to see what happens. Because Chicago ain't nobody's wussy anymore. Detroit, no matter how much we joke about them, they're still tough. And Green Bay, I can't imagine what that defense is going to look like. Everybody else is making jokes about that defense. Mike didn't do a damn thing when he was with Cowboys. What makes you think he's going to do so much better when he gets to Green Bay? That team said, you make a good point. This is going to be an interesting season.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we get the pieces, like our first 4 games, I think we were saying something. I meant to try to enlighten a little bit. Okay. Our first 4 games are probably going to be our toughest games because of the wide receiver and the rookie. Yeah. After, like you said, we're going to take our lumps. After the first 4, 6 games, we should get into a groove. We start off slow. I don't want to say it, but, I don't see our record in the beginning too good, but I think we're going to get better at the end.
How many weeks you think
we'll go? But it depends how bad our record is.
What are you looking? What are you looking at record wise? What are you looking at after 6 weeks?
I don't know why you said 6 because I was just thinking 3-3.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna get mad at that. That's only 3 losses, and like you're saying, we're starting to pick up. DeMarcus is back. We got a couple of guys coming back in that time period. Mustafa comes off the. If we could just stay at 500 in the first 6 weeks, I'm good.
And then, like you said, we got to take some time for them to get acclimated. So as soon as they get with our team, they're not going to be the best, you know what I mean? So they're going to get into the groove.
So maybe, 6 weeks. Mustafa probably comes off in 4. Take a couple of weeks to get ready. I'm worried about BA, though. I don't want him coming back too soon. Yeah. I know if BA had his way, he'd be out there next Sunday night or Sunday afternoon.
Him and the safety, Mustafa.
Yeah, Mustafa. Yeah, those dudes, they want to play. But doctor's got to make that okay. So
hopefully he gets that running game going with the CMC and Robinson, the duo combo.
Yeah.
The thunder and lightning going on.
Yeah. You talking about DeMarcus?
And that'll help out.
I'm not worried about it, man. DeMarcus.
Yeah, I mean, ain't that his name? Nah, not the wide receivers, the running backs.
Oh, you know what? In fact, that's one reason why I'm pretty sure 3-3 is about right. Remember one thing. If you got McCaffrey on the team, everybody else's job is going to be easier. That's why, because most teams are not going to be able to stop Christian McCaffrey. This year, I mean, when I'm hearing Christian McCaffrey sounds every bit as good as he did the year before last. And you know what that was like.
He looked good last before he went out. He looked at them. Well, the first 2 games looked bad, but the 2 games after that, he was looking decent.
And he wasn't fully healthy. So now, fully healthy and pissed off, got a baby. Chris McCaffrey's going to go out to set a tone. I keep calling. I don't know why I keep calling. Want to call him B. John. We got Robinson out there to spell him. Robinson's solid, and knows what we do. That's going to be a number. And they're already vowing that we're going to be the best duo in the league. So you know what? That may be too. You can't give George Kittle.
But that's after week 6 or something.
Yeah. But as long as I got Kittle,
That's not like in the
CMC,
beginning.
and Ricky, because maybe because the defense is probably going to give up more points than we want them to. But I ain't worried about the offense. I just refuse to worry about them though. So
All right. Now I do a lot of Madden games. We did simulations where they played the Seahawks like 3 times. We lost twice. We won once.
and you see, guys, they got a defense now. They really do.
Yeah. We sacked them 4 or 5 times, but we still lost in the final seconds or something. One good game, but
Close games. Okay.
yes, it was. That's why I said like we gotta really pay attention to the. And the thing is, they have Brandon Ayuk and what's face in the game, the other wide receiver.
Really?
But they're not gonna be there.
That's true. That's true. But the unknown could be more
So
dangerous.
now we gotta see what our offense gonna look like without BA.
Yeah. I think
Without
we're
Juwan
going to be a short pass game. We're going to be cutting people up slowly because we want to burn up clock anyway, keep the defense seated as much as possible. You're going to see a lot of George Kittle and Ricky Pearsall running short routes. I can see Sky taking the cap off the defense to clear things out. I think the strategy is going to be something like that. You're going to see a lot of 21 and 12 back and forth too. You're going to see a lot of tight ends. I've already got this figured out. We're going to see though, E. You're going to see 12 and 21 all personnel all day long. And
linebacker heaven, all them short routes.
Yeah. But that linebacker heaven,
You know what I mean? Linebacker safety.
by that running back combo too. It just depends on how good the offensive line is going to execute. So many things to worry about.
Protect.
Oh God.
Glad to hear from you, man. Just glad to get this little seconds in.
Oh man, I tell you what, get back game Sunday, man, because the momentum's got to pick up between now and next week. I can't relax. Maybe running 2 shows a day.
One question before you leave.
Oh,
One question before you leave. JJ, staying or going?
see, you know what I do a lot of, and it's not healthy, but I block out things that are really bothering me like that. JJ's situation is really bothering me. We need him. And I wish to God they could find some way to get him out there inspired to play. We'll see. Maybe by Sunday we'll be saying something different. All right, fam.
Now the money he asking for is the same as what the other wide receivers get almost.
No,
But I thought it was too much. But
it is.
it's in line with the other wide receivers.
He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it.
But they had 1,000-yard receiving yards.
I know, but
years.
All right, fam. We gonna go. I'm gonna see you Sunday. All right, fam. Appreciate you.
All right.
All
Be
right, fam.
good.
You too,
Niner
fam.
Empire. Let's go. Ronbo Sports. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thanks, fam.
Let's get it going.
Yeah.
What's going down, Ronbo?
Yo, Anthony. Well, one thing, as D. Smitty says, Micah go bleep up the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know which week they play, but everybody, that's going to be the most watched game of the year. Anthony!
You better believe
it. Woo-wee! Micah needs to get some bump on him, though. He ain't did no workout all offseason long. He'll fool around, go out there and get hurt. Anthony, though, look, man, see, people are sleeping on the 49ers and think that it's time to go to bed. Anthony, how far wrong is that, or do you agree with that?
Ronbo, I wholeheartedly disagree with it.
Good, because I do too.
As far as our offense, I ain't worried about the offense, Ronbo.
Yeah, I'm not either. The offense, ain't nobody gonna stop that offense, not prolonged periods.
Oh, man, people sleeping on Russell Gage, Ronbo.
I forgot.
Man, he was nice when he played in Atlanta, Ronbo. Russell Gage, he ain't slow either, Ronbo. He run a 4.4 in the 40, Ronbo.
All he's got to do is run good route and got hand. Yeah. Had good route and good hands.
Yeah, Ronbo. Got good hands, Ronbo.
And I got Ricky the breakout player of the year. I'm telling you right now, man, people need to watch out for Ricky Pearsall.
And then he got killed out there.
Oh, there you go. The exclamation point.
Man,
4-5. 8-5.
Ronbo, man, look, man, they slipping on the 49ers.
They go wake up soon.
Hey, Ronbo.
Mm-hmm.
Why ain't nobody talking about the rookie? I mean, the defensive end we picked up.
Oh, Mikel? Because Mikel, MIA for so long, there's not been. If we just saw him in the preseason, I have a feeling that.
I'm talking about Jordan Jefferson.
Oh, I thought you meant rookie.
6'4", 325 pounds.
Oh, that's a big dude.
Ronbo, this dude is a monster, Ronbo.
I'm telling you.
Ronbo, don't you know this dude put up 34 reps on the bench press?
Oh, can you see him and Valdez in the locker room or the weight room?
Ronbo,
I bet they go at it.
Ronbo, reason why I say he's a monster, Ronbo. This dude squats 695 pounds and bench 495 pounds, Ronbo.
I'm wrapping my knees just thinking about that. Oh my God.
And Ronbo, big as that big boy is, Ronbo, he got a 34-inch vertical.
Why in the heaven's name would Jacksonville let him get away? Isn't that where he's from?
Yeah, they got the motor balls in front of him and by him being a rookie, Rambo. But I said to myself when we picked him up, Rambo, he got a quick get off and he got a high motor, Rambo. So that's why they weigh every ounce, because not only can he rush from the inside, he can rush off the edge too, Rambo.
He can rush from anywhere he wants to. He's going to overwhelm any offensive lineman. And if a tight end runs out there thinking they're going to stop him, he needs to take out an insurance policy before that game gets started, because he'll get seriously hurt. Man, this is going to be interesting.
Rambo.
Wow.
That quarterback we got, Adrien Martinez, I love that boy, Rambo.
Everybody does.
He's nice, Rambo.
He just needs a little time to get himself. He just needs a little coaching, a little Kasuric in his head. Oh, man. We've seen him explode during preseason a couple of times.
So you know why we brought him in, Rambo?
Why?
I'm finna call out your favorite little quarterback name that you have nightmares about.
Who's that? Who else? Yes. Oh, I didn't want to think about it today, fam. I was feeling good. Don't mention Kyler Murray. Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Rambo. Martinez, he's fast too, and he's known for his mobility in his wrestling, Rambo. That's why we brought him in, to simulate some of these quarterbacks like him. Oh, Rambo, man. Man, my bad.
You know what brought me down, right? Week 3.
That's why we brought him in, Rambo. But he can spin that ball as well, too, though, Rambo.
He's sitting on pins and needles all week long.
You know his 10-yard split? Rambo, his 10-yard split is the same as Brock Purdy.
You know, I do remember hearing about that recently.
Yeah, he's quick, Rambo. He'll run that thing.
Well, you know what? I got Siegel and Stout. I got a lot of guys that can come up before Murray gets to that end zone. They can run with him. So,
Rambo, in his college year, this man rushed for nearly 3,000 yards and passed for almost 10,000 yards in college.
Oh yeah, no,
it was the MVP.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering, how in the world has he not got a job? I mean, he sounds like.
Rambo, he was MVP at UFL, Rambo.
I know. So I'm trying to understand.
Rambo, let me just say that I heard them talking about how what's called ran on us and how man, Rambo. Don't you know Robert Saleh is getting away from the 9 wide, Rambo?
Is he?
Rambo, remember I told you this, Rambo. Remember, you're going to see him in this a lot this year. We going to the 5-man front. Remember I told you this, Rambo?
It's risky, but I like it. I do.
He get away from 9 wide, Rumble. Remember, I told you, Rumble.
You got to for the run.
And
You
like I
really
always
do.
tell you, Rumble.
Oh,
Rumble, like I always tell you. If I tell you a duck can pull a truck, then hook him up.
Anthony, I like it. We got to go, fam. I didn't realize we was over time. Listen, I'm going to see you Sunday and bring some more of this stuff. But just don't mention Kyler Murray.
All right,
Anthony,
Rumble.
come on, man. You know, all right.
I don't know what I was thinking about, Rumble.
Please. All right, fam. I'll see you Sunday. I'll forgive you.
I appreciate you, Rumble.
Night, fam. God. You know, I'm gonna put Kyler Murray over here next to Joe. Hey, Eric.
Yeah, man.
Eric, come on in, man. Eric, I just realized. So I thought about you. I was watching ESPN highlights, and you're watching the Mariners. They got a bomber over there, don't they?
Yeah, they got a couple of them over there now.
Had 40-something home runs before September. This dude's a badass.
And then they got another guy that's got, and then there's another guy, he's got over 50.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, over 50 going into September.
Yeah, over
That's
50.
the first time in NFL history. I mean, MLB history. So I said, whoa. I thought Eric was. That's why Eric's talking about I'm going to Mariners game. Hell, a Mariners game is worth going to right about now. They've been down underwater for a while. It came up this year, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, I was so happy when they announced the practice squad.
Were you?
First thing I did was look at the list, and I'm like, okay. Question number one is, did he pass through everybody? And I'm like, okay. Answer is yes, he did. And that is just amazing that he passed, that 10 different teams passed on Valdez.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that Q? Is Valdez that QB we've been talking about?
For what?
Wait, you said Valdez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm thinking Adrien Martinez. No. Oh no, he didn't have, because when you said go through a physical, he was healthy anyway. He just got left. He just got put off because the 49ers. What?
I was surprised that all those teams passed on him.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying now. I know too. We have none of our guys did anybody want. Okay, that leaves an opening for Rams fans, though. That's because none of them want to damn. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what, Rams, know this. You're not sweeping this here. Guarantee that right now. But, yeah, I was surprised by that, too, though, actually. It's a little embarrassing. There's some good guys leaving out there. I think Curtis Robinson was out there, too.
Yep, and then MVX, hopefully he doesn't have anything special planned for Seattle in week 1. But
we don't.
Who knows? He might have something planned for us. I don't know, man.
Eric, tell me something about your team. Have you been paying attention? Now, what do they look like? You're going to run the ball a lot, aren't you?
Well, you know, we probably will run the football a lot. We still got Walker back there, so, and he's very strong. He runs a lot, so probably moving on to be running it a lot.
You know, every team's going to run. The 49ers proved, they proved beyond the shadow of any doubt that they cannot stop the run. The past 2 years, we just can't do it. That's why they went out and just tore all the walls down and rebuilt that area on the team because there was no stop and run. So we don't know yet.
I really feel this is going to be kind of different because, but I think it's going to be a lot better than we were last year.
Yeah, I think so.
The schedule is really going to help the Niners out.
And then there's that. Hey, Eric, I just realized your schedule You guys went to the playoffs last year, didn't you? What? Yeah.
No. No,
you,
wait.
You missed it by a game or something? I mean, you're right up there, though.
Yeah. A couple games. Yeah, Rams won the division, so
Don't you hate to say that?
yeah, Rams
It just
won the
want to
division.
throw up in your mouth.
I know, Chris. Yes, Rudy. We know who won the division, Chris and Rudy, and all of you people. We know.
We also know who got bowed out too, and Saquon
Yeah, we know that
Barkley.
too, Rudy.
Yeah, that's why I like to show that picture with big poop-eating grin on Saquon Barkley's face. I like to put that up every time Rudy comes in. Right next to McVay with that, you know, that loser face that McVay always gets caught in. Put McVay's loser face up there with Saquon Barkley smiling right next to it. Hey, Eric, we may not be able to stop the run, or we couldn't last year. The Rams couldn't either. So, you know, I don't know what Rudy's huffing and puffing about. They ain't for. I'm not trying to say any bad words, but you know what I mean? Got a lot of nerve.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing that he's most happy about is that Cody fell through was also. So
Schrader's back
He ended up going back
with the Rams.
So yeah.
That's interesting. Schrader put up enough tape on film that somebody should have probably picked him up. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why we let him go either. Actually, when I saw him in preseason this year, my God, the man is a beast. He's tough, and he runs tough, and he doesn't get hurt. So what? Look at him.
No,
they can't bring him down. Guys are coming off across the field to help bring him down because the ref refuses to blow the whistle, and they can't get him down. Why did we let this kid go? He's out of his mind. I love it. But it's all right. They're not going to let him play. The Rams are too stupid. Eric, we're going to go. I'm going to see you Sunday, though. And every day between now and every day in here next week, because it's you versus me, man. But it's come next Sunday to open the season.
Yes, so, and you guys know me. I'm not a trash talking guy.
Nah, we look at you as a friendly foe. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Have a good night, guys.
You too. Mike Money Jones, Rams gear on clearance at JCPenney, plus Rudy's employee discount. Michael Sam jerseys hanging in the rafters at SoFi. And also in that same mall or center, wherever you're buying from, you can also find the Dak Prescott. I mean, not Dak Prescott, but the Micah Parsons jersey is being sold for next to $2.99. Just don't make us have to suddenly go out and... Can you imagine how many Micah Parsons jerseys are hanging around in Dallas? And in fact, Texas area, oh my God, how much money was lost on that? Send Jerry Jones a bill. I would. Steven. Thanks, Mike Money. Seriously, racks have to be filled
Ronbo.
with Micah Parsons jerseys.
Ain't God good?
He is.
Doesn't he work in great mysterious ways?
I mean, just wonderful, comical ways at
Let's
times.
sit here and relish the fact that 2 years ago, if you would have showed a picture of Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey and Micah Parsons in a Green Bay jersey to a Dallas fan, they would not believe it. But if you give it to them now, they probably go and have a heart attack.
Hey,
how you,
Steven, not to mention that, which has the biggest impact?
That bet twice?
I mean, if I'm living in Dallas and I'm a hardcore Dallas fan, everything Dallas, I'm thinking about moving to Arkansas or something, you know? Because, I mean, can you imagine?
Something.
I mean, wow.
Jerry's stupidity influences other owners. How does that happen? How does Dallas, the city of Dallas, manage to fumble it twice? In a span of, what, a year?
They don't have a baseball team, do they? No, they used to. I think the Rangers. They don't have a baseball team.
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't got it.
Yeah,
They got a hockey team, and they have a star player named Mikko Rantanen, and if they manage to let him go too, It'll be the third fall. It'll be 3 strikes for Dallas. They will never recover.
Can you see if you're driving down through the streets and neighborhoods of Dallas and you see all these TVs laying out in the street?
Every jersey. Hey, but y'all got Dak, right? They got Dak Prescott, right? That's what's going to lead them to the Super Bowl, right? At least they got Dak Prescott, right?
That's just wonderful stuff.
They got that beautiful fat-ass contract for Dak, right? It's their year. If I ever hear another Dallas Cowboys say, "Oh, it's our year," after this year, man, they start checking them into the mental institution.
And you'll see Jerry there already. Texas boy, Cowboy fans not all about one player, they're about the team. Y'all reaching. We're reaching, Steven, according to Texas boy.
Man, Texas boy, we're reaching. Bro, we're not reaching. We're just speaking the truth. Sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for you, bro, it's too hard.
That pill is as big as this football, man. You know, what's nice about this?
Water gonna fix that.
Yeah, I love it. See, it's like the big predators walking through the jungle. It's nice to know that the hyenas or whatever are not here. They just got taken out of the game. That's more food for us. So you know what? There is, honestly, and I hate to admit it, but the Cowboys were always a potential threat. They just couldn't deliver it. So now we got Green Bay. We got the usual culprits, Detroit. You know, Chicago looks a lot better now.
Detroit's nobody.
Minnesota. Well, yeah. But the thing is, you never know with that new management. And what's his name looks a lot. The quarterback last year, Bears, the first-round pick, which shouldn't have been a first-round pick, Caleb Williams looked like booty last year. He looks a lot better in preseason now. He's not out there running and doing stupid things as much as he was last year. So I figured he'll be a little better.
Yeah, but Ronbo, it's preseason. You can't be like, oh yeah. No,
but he looked bad in preseason last year too. I mean, other thing is he looks revamped. You know, so
give it 2 weeks. If he looks really good, if he puts up the numbers in 2 weeks, then yeah, we'll worry about it. But I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real right now.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys. The only reason why they ever got close to beating the Niners was because Micah Parsons was the main thorn in the side.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of the offense, because Dak Prescott threw interceptions. He threw 6 interceptions in one game against the Niners in the first round of the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, that was when, what was it, in the year of 2022? I can't remember. We faced them so many times, and we whooped that ass so many times.
Yeah, no, we take them out every time. I can't distinguish them anymore. Yeah. My favorite though was when Dak forgot to give the ball to the ref.
Oh yeah, no, that's the same game.
Game over.
That was the same game that we flatlined Ezekiel Elliott too. Remember that? They said, "Oh, Zeke, you're gonna block for us." And Fred Warner was like, "Okay, go ahead, do it again." Funniest shit ever. But yeah, no, it's okay. I was talking to someone about this because he's a Green Bay Packers fan, one of the very few actual Packers fans that I've ever met. He was like super happy that they got Micah.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I don't know why every time you guys play the Niners, you guys suck all season long. You guys play like shit, but when you see us, you play us like it's do or die. Like that's it. Like you either play
You're
now
talking about
or
the Packers, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, and now that you guys got Micah, now I'm hoping you guys actually do good in the regular season so that way we know what to expect because we always play you guys at that dumbass, shitty-ass field every time.
Oh.
And that's Lambeau. And
only reason we lost to the Rams that year.
Only reason why I feel like they get close is because the Niners don't know. Yeah. They just haven't adapted to Lambeau, which is crazy.
Well, you know, you don't want to play them on the road, period, in the playoffs, because that takes a lot out of a team. This is why I said this is the only reason why. Because the 49ers cleared the path for the Rams that year. If the Rams would have went to Green Bay, they probably would have got their butt kicked. You know what I mean? And so we go, and we're worn out, tired, and injured, and we go finally, after playing all those games, we go, and they escape by 3 points. And if Koski team makes that catch, they still don't go. So, you know,
it makes no sense. Why? You got to ask yourself, why the fuck do a lot of shitty teams in the regular season play the Niners so goddamn good, but when it comes to another shitty team, oh, no, they suck again.
Well, that's because the 49ers, they fire people up. I mean, you know, the 49ers When you see the 49ers on your calendar, if you're another team, oh, yeah, we're ready for that. You got to try to talk yourself into it. They come up pumped up, and some teams play over their head. So,
Yeah, like last year, who did we play that we're like, oh, yeah, we're going to smoke them? And for some odd reason, they put almost I think they put a 30 burger on us, and then went and played another team and just laid an egg.
The following week,
Arizona? Oh, yeah, it was Arizona. It was Arizona. Arizona
yeah.
whoops our ass.
Don't talk to me about the Cardinals. Stephen, we do have to go, though. I'll tell you what, Sunday, I'm gonna just sit back and listen to you because our time always runs out. It seems you're not through. Let me Sunday, fam.
You know what? Sunday, I'm still going to be talking shit about the Cowboys.
Oh, no, we all are.
And every Cowboys fan is going to continue to cry.
All right, Stephen. Appreciate your fam. Say that glorious family of yours, and I'll see you Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday, Ronbo. You have a great night.
Thanks, fam. And by the way, Michael, Nikita, I just see Nikita in here. She's healthy and feeling good now. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she's on. Yeah, she's taking medication now, and she's just been relaxing. She said that. So she's like, Daddy, week from yesterday is our time to play football. I said, yep, yes. I'll be watching on TV. I'll be watching it with you.
Who are they playing
you
first?
Guys are Cowboys.
That's right. Oh!
Prime time. Texas boys are going to get murdered in that game. Texas boys over. Game over. You should just hand the white flag out. Texas boys, put the white flag out, boy.
That would be the thing to
Mark
do.
is going to own you like a little puppet.
Don't get beat up like that. Take a knee. Texas boy, seriously.
I gotta find out what the spread. I gotta find out what the spread now. I wonder what the spread is.
I give you 10.
Dallas Walker a good player.
10 points easily.
Is it 10?
I gotta be. Okay, maybe 7, maybe a touchdown, but I would say 10.
Oh, Jerry Jones is gonna have a heart attack that night because he knows his team's gonna get bombed.
If they extend the odds of Vegas, I'm gonna give a 10-point spread, and you win $1,000 on that and put that $10 down. I put it.
Oh yeah, and then Friday you got the Chiefs. Then you got Friday the Chiefs and Chargers on YouTube.
That's good. You know what? We're not going to be the most watched game.
And it'll be our time.
It's going to be Dallas versus Philly. This is what Jerry Jones wants, though, Michael. He wants people to pay attention to him. If he can't win on the field, he's going to win as far as just viewership.
A lot of people think the Cowboys might finish 4th place now. They could. It happened.
Yeah, easily.
Watch out.
Easily. Because Washington's no longer the team that can just have to go to the bottom. Philly, of course, is definitely not. And the Giants are not wimps. It's going to be between Dallas and New York.
They got a good defense. Got a good defense. The Giants got a good defense, so that could help them too.
Yes. Dexter, we're watching, man. And Dexter, thank you for coming in tonight because I thought you were going to disappear.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Thank you for showing. Yeah, how many TVs did you smash when you found out the news? Tony Wright told me you smashed some TVs when you heard the broken news. Well, you might break more TVs because you guys are going to get murdered next week.
Michael, we got to respect him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have showed up.
Showed up? I wonder if his mommy says, just show up to Ronbo tonight and tell him.
Because they think you're scared.
Yeah, he is scared. It's like the Rams. They're going to be scared when they meet Mr. Houston Texans, when Texans take out the Rams.
The best thing is...
I'm going to tell you something, Ram fans. You guys are going to face 2 tough running backs this year. You got MVP Barkley from the Eagles and Henry of Baltimore. You better hope. You wait. They're going to feast on you lambs like lamb chops.
What's that running back for the Texans? Is he still hurt?
He'll be out 4 weeks. But it doesn't matter. The Rams quarterback is broken. He's like a broken record. His back is broken. It's going to be a hunchback.
The Texans defense is pretty rough.
Once sneeze Stafford gets, it's over with. Why not you?
Or a clean shot. Bam!
One clean shot. And then Jimmy G comes in, another clean shot. Who's the third string quarterback going to
be? Let me wait. I can answer that. It is Stetson Bennett, the third Esquire.
And the quarterback of the 49ers got Martinez. My friend told me he's a Jets fan. He says he's a good quarterback. He's good. So we've got a good quarterback.
Man, he's going to
he's going to be there for this year until the other guy comes back.
Yeah,
no, he's good. He said he's good.
He's got too many things. He's got too many. His resume says he's outstanding. So.
Yes. So maybe we look at it and keep it, and see, competition next year with him and the guy from Indiana.
Yeah.
We might have those two and Purdy because we're going to lose. Remember, we're going to lose the other guy. We're going to lose Matt Jones next year, so we could maybe take Martinez, and we'll take that guy from Indiana.
You think so? Yeah, we're probably because Jones is going to require more money.
Because the other
year.
two guys are just Mordecai and Bradley's son look like poof. They're not getting signed by nobody. They probably go to UFL next.
And people like quarterbacks trained by the 49ers, so every last one of them except for Sudfeld.
They won't touch anybody from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
They won't touch anybody from the Cowboys. Nope.
Cooper Rush.
Good luck.
And where is Cooper Rush is playing for who right now? I saw him. Didn't the Cowboys play him in a preseason game? He's not with the Cowboys, is he?
I think he plays for somebody else. I think Cooper. I think he plays for somebody else. I don't know. I
saw his name. He was getting destroyed in the preseason, but yeah,
he plays for another team. I think he left Dallas.
I'm sure he did because
Dallas.
He was on a preseason game.
Everybody's leaving.
Somebody. Yeah, well,
they're all going to leave Dallas. Who's next? Who's going to be next to go? You wait, Texas boy. Your team's closing the door.
Schottenheimer, because he ain't going to be able to get that team to do anything, and then he's going to ask Jersey to fire him, unless they got Arch Manning coming in next year. I don't think the Manning family is going to allow that.
That's if he decides to come out. He might stay.
Especially if they think the Cowboys are going to try to draft him. The Ravens. That's right.
And good luck, Eric, next week. You're playing against us next week, Eric. And then you know what? You're a Seattle fan. I'm a Red Sox fan. So, I mean, yeah, your guy, the catcher, set the record for home runs. Yeah, your catcher set a record.
50?
Yeah, that's a record for all-time catcher for 50-something home runs.
I was like, whoa. This guy's a big
They might be dangerous. You wait in the playoffs. Seattle could be dangerous in the playoffs. Dodgers are sinking. Yeah.
Actually, the Dodgers, as bad a baseball as they've played all season, they found their way back in the first place.
They still win the World Series.
They still
somehow they still win the World Series. How bad?
It's unfair.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are spending money. Yeah, I got Shohei Ohtani in a lineup surrounded by a bunch of killers. I'm surprised everybody.
And I like how the guy said he's so sorry for the state of. And I like how the guy said he's so sorry for the state of Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is losing everybody. Cowboys, the Dallas hockey team, and Dallas Mavericks, they're losing everybody. They're going to lose the whole state of Texas. The whole team of Dallas is going to start going down the toilet.
Well, they're still calling themselves America's team.
How about American worst team?
I wonder how long that's going to last. Okay, they can't continue to go down the chutes and still be considered American.
And Jerry Jones, he's going to panic. He's going to have a panic attack. You wait this year. He's going to start panicking. You wait. He's going to. Oh yeah.
He's had several. You see him in the booth when the Cowboys make mistakes. They put the camera right on the booth and watch Jerry lose his mind. That face is hysterical, and then he gets up and walks out of the booth.
Well, now he has enough money to get a face. Hey, now he has enough money to get a facelift.
Jerry needs one badly. I mean,
yes,
he's went through a lot of pain.
I feel sorry for him.
Why?
That
guy's a multi-billionaire. Oh,
yeah.
God. Feel sorry for Jerry.
Between him and Kraft from the Patriots.
Him and
Kraft for the Patriots.
Yep. Jerry's the reason why they don't win. Joe Mixon. We'll miss 3 weeks. Okay. Thanks, Tony. Michael, we got to go. And I will see you Sunday. Glad to hear good things about Nikita.
Yeah. I will. We'll get ready for a couple more days after that for Football Thursday, everybody.
Oh, that's right. We don't have to wait till next Sunday. We got football Thursday night. Ta-da!
Yep.
All right, Michael.
Football begins.
Have a wonderful night.
Texas boy, you get ready.
See you Sunday.
Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday.
All right, buddy. All right, I shout out to all my 49 friends, Empire.
Oh, there's so much. Here's the thing, fam. I know we shouldn't be wishing no pain on nobody, but if Matthew Stafford gets laid out and sitting back, laying in the ground, singing, laid back, I got my money on my mind and my mind on my money. Here comes Hollywood Jimmy G. I don't want Jimmy over there. Fam, I got to tell you something. Jimmy G, given enough weapons, he can be dangerous. Tony, get it. Uh-oh, that's Tony. I thought that was his truck. That's Tony's sleep.
What?
Your timing is just. I mean, it's great. You're sitting there going on.
I can't believe that son of a gun traded bloody Micah Parsons.
Nobody could. I still think it's a gang that they're going to reveal shortly. That's amazing.
Well, yes. Well, I'll tell you. I told you, people, I don't deal with agents, and he wasn't mature enough to come talk to me like a man. Plus, let me tell you, our team couldn't stop the run. And this began a little while ago where that goddamn Debo Samuels ran through our team like diarrhea. I haven't had a good night's sleep since that day. So you don't tell me what to do.
And Tony, because the thing is, this is the man that bought the team years ago for $150 million or some $50+ million, and nothing but a handshake was exchanged. And Jerry Jones, he can't get over the fact that this is the 21st century, and players don't know enough legalese to sit there and sign contracts they know nothing about. And he's still going by his handshake is his word. Jerry, this ain't no Western movie. This is the real world, man. God, what are you doing? And holding him to it to the point where he's not going to be denied. Any future players who think they're going to walk up to me and tell me that I've got to talk to their agent, they will be with joining Micah. And if I get rid of Micah, I'll get rid of anybody. That's his whole thing. He's setting a tone. My God, he's a sick man. That is hysterical.
He is, but that's how we do it down here in Texas. We don't take shit from nobody. And, we're a country of our own. We're not even part of the USA. We're the UST, United States, Texas.
Tony, you know too much about Texas, man. That's crazy. They got dudes walking around with a guy. I had a good friend that he used to walk around a gun belt or a buckle up front. Don't mess with Texas. I said, what's that supposed to mean? Why you? They are special. Jerry's the most special. My God, he's strange. But Tony, listen.
That's what.
This thing about the 49ers. Tony, what are your aspirations and thoughts on the 49ers? I mean, 6 weeks of football. We're a young team for the most part, half-half. There's still got a lot of older guys on the team. But some people think I'm 3-3 in the first 6 weeks due to the fact that those youngsters got to learn some things that they're going to have to grow from. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking lucky we got Robert Saleh back.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, I mean, he can explain anything and everything. You listen to him on a press conference, and you could listen to him all day. Ask Kyle Shanahan questions. He's like someone hit him with a taser or something like that. But they have been practicing the long ball, Ronbo, and I don't know if you remember a few seasons back, everyone was ringing up and going, it's a passing league now. It's like college and the run's bullshit and all this crap. But all of a sudden, we've just gone back to old school, haven't we? Everyone's gone back to the run to establish.
And faster.
You know, I mean, that's how you built teams up. You bash them up with the run, get them tired.
Hurt people, that's right. You're right.
And it's coming back to it. And I think this season you're going to see it more than ever.
Yep, because he got established last year. Saquon Barkley.
I know.
The Detroit Lions, Knuckles and Sonic. The Falcons got a duel. A lot of teams got these duos that'll kill you.
Yeah, well, I know. We know Salah's got a plan.
I know.
But we don't know what Shanahan's plan is.
Yeah, and Robertson's
and that's the $1 million question.
Close to his desk, too.
Right. We are going to be, at the beginning of the season, unidentified. Like, you know how they say you got to find your identity? Well, let's see if they can find it.
It's going to be the defense.
Find it fast.
Antonio, it's going to be the defense.
It's going to be the defense.
But it always usually is. Robert Saleh's closed that wide nine. You heard about that, right? I just heard about that just a little while ago.
Yeah, well,
That makes sense, though.
yeah. And he's going to be using 5-man fronts and different looks and things like that.
You got to stop that.
He's
run.
evolved, Ronbo.
I know, right?
He's evolved.
That chess-playing mind of his.
That's right. But has Shanahan evolved? Are we going to say the same thing?
He
Is he
didn't have
going
a
to
choice,
panic
Tony.
and just keep
He did.
passing the ball when he's supposed to be running the ball?
No. Shannon, he didn't have any choice because he's lost Debo. So now he has to alter whatever his concepts were for a more finesse game. I don't know if he's going to combine the two, because it goes against the great. We're talking about run game. He's going to have to combine the two. He's going to have to do the Kyle Shanahan finesse game. He's also going to have to run that ball, and that's why it means he's already said he's not going to. They're going to manage Christian McCaffrey's workload this year with with Robinson. This is going to be a different look, Tony. Offensively.
I think you're right. I think he has to combine the two, and when the other team thinks we're going to run it, they go long.
Yeah.
Throw the ball downfield and confuse everybody and get them back to square one and go, what the hell's going on with the 49ers? We don't even know what the bloody... That's his only... I mean, we've got the personnel to do it.
Mm-hmm.
The old boys are still there in the background to guide the youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see why we can't have a productive season. And this thing, if we start losing games... All those people that said we've got the easiest schedule on planet Earth.
I really, okay, but we'll see. Whoa.
You can't, Ronbo. You can't. It's from day dot. You can't discount the Seahawks.
I don't, and anybody else on the schedule. And you know how I feel about the Cardinals. I'm telling you right now. It's not an easy schedule. Those teams may have not made playoffs last year, but that don't mean they're not going to make the playoffs this year. This is not the way it works.
It may be an easy schedule, right? It may be.
Maybe.
With the other teams. But our division
it's going to be tough.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
All right? And you have to win the division games or at least split to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you cannot get swept.
Can't get swept in every, you get swept by the Rams and the Cardinals.
Oh, that Rams sweep, I'm never going to get over that. Just handed it to them in the last few minutes of each game.
Oh, well, you've got to give him something to talk about, Ronbo. It's cruel, you know what I mean? We can't just keep sweeping him all the time.
Let him have his
Give
sweep.
him something to... give him something to hold. At least have their hopes held up high.
They're gonna have
we did it once.
Do it again.
Right? Yeah, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, and I hope Kyle's ready for it, because if he's not, there's going to be a lot of backlash this year. If he starts failing early on.
Tony, we got to go.
People are going to be screaming from the rooftops.
Well, everybody is, and they're going to hear it everywhere. Tony, I'll see you Sunday, and heck, we're just pretty much engaged out of the next weekend's football game. We've got football Thursday. All right, Tony. Always a pleasure talking to you. And that impression was award-winning. Damn, that was good. That was perfect. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, brother. Shout out to everyone in the chat and everybody else. I'll catch you in the next one.
Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, bro.
Honestly, Tony has a talent. Man, he does impersonations like it's to be on TV. Hey, yo, Ellis. Arnold Spurs. Who's the Jags quarterback? Fabio. Trevor Lawrence. It almost like Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback. He's supposedly looking better this year too. Ellis. Boy, Ellis is probably working the kids, boy, because Ellis has got a whole. Oh, there he is. Ellis.
What's up, man?
Ellis, you sound like.
What's happening?
Did you guys lose a game today?
No, I am beat, though.
I know. I'm saying, Ellis. I'm just saying, Ellis is like, he's got a whole outfit of teams in the house he's working with. Alice, is there something, before you go to bed, is there something you want to say here about people sleeping on the 49ers unit? Are we worthy of making people wake the hell up or what? At this point, we can make decisions because we've seen them through camp and everything. So, you know.
Well, I mean, shit, we dodged the bullet. Two of them with waving Sebastian
Valdez
and Evan Anderson, and we ended up getting them back. So we got real lucky.
I think they did that on purpose. 49ers are magic when it comes to manipulating personnel. That's just unbelievable. Morstead could have got picked up too, but they got him back. It's like they knew this was going to happen. All these little crazy things they're doing, it's like they knew it was going to be that way.
Yeah.
Except they can't do nothing.
Well,
with
because
JJ.
they have to put them on the active. Yeah, because they got to put them on the active roster. That's also the thing with that whole situation right there. They have to put those players on the active roster when they do that. So it's not like they can just pick them up and put them on their practice squad. They gotta sign them to the active, and then they can move them to the
practice squad.
Practice squad after
musical
that,
chairs was going crazy. Oh, hey, Alice, did you notice though the Hawks? It's like peak heroism still lives in Seattle.
Yeah,
he went and picked up one of our guys.
They got Chaz. They got Chaz Surratt. He would have been a nice depth piece at linebacker too.
Yes.
I will say that. I liked what he was doing. He's been in the league for several years now, at least five. I want to say 4 or 5.
That's enough polish.
Yeah, and he was looking good. He actually was a quarterback.
Really?
That's what a lot of people don't know. So yeah, he's a very diverse athlete and ended up playing quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ended up coming and changing off to linebacker. So but they got to get some intel and stuff. So they got Surratt. We got Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who just came from
that's right. I
came
forgot
from the
about
Seahawks.
that.
So we can get some intel from them a little bit.
I forgot about
eye
that.
for an eye. Eye for an eye.
And he actually knows what they do offensively, because Surratt doesn't know that much because we didn't get into anything. But he left.
Right.
And
now. He played on the opposite, and he played on the opposite side.
Yeah.
He played. Surratt played defense, but Valdez played offense. So there's a lot of things that he knows, and he got some intel. Maybe some little gems. It's probably not like a whole slew of shit, but at the end of the day, eye for an eye. They took one of ours, we took one of theirs.
Yeah.
And so I feel a little bit better about that. But we have some depth at linebacker.
Me of that.
I'm
glad you reminded me of that. I forgot Valdez-Scantling came from there. Let's get some info. A little bit of intel.
Right. Exactly. And but the linebacker depth, we with Tatum Bethune stepping up the way that he has and looking as ferocious as he has been, and then having our other, we got Nick Martin, we still got we still got what's our boy
Curtis
name?
Robinson. Curtis Robinson's he's gonna be elevated to the regular.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot Curtis Robinson, but I was trying to say D
winners.
D winners, right? D winners, and then George. So we have a nice, linebacking core. I like that. It's feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. I mean, but Chaz he's a big boy. He's tall, lengthy, and he was hitting hard, and he was doing good. So, but it is what it is, man. Like. My concerns was honestly Evan Anderson and losing Sebastian Valdez.
Yeah, it's funny how we were both worried about that. I was worried about Evan Anderson.
That defensive line depth, man, is going to be paramount for us this year. And so we got to have those guys, and I'm just glad that we still have one. We were able to get them back.
And did you see when they closed the gate of hell? No more wide 9. Ain't gonna be one of those running backs shooting up that gap. So this is interesting.
Yeah. They're running with
5-man fronts.
I heard that. Yeah, 5-man fronts now, right? So
I think we got the secondary to pull that off too.
It's called evolution. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
got to adapt.
When you got Yeah, if what's his name was still here, he would have been running the same shit, and we would have been getting
gutted like we always
teams
do.
would have been getting 150 yards a pop or more a game like they were last year. So look, man, it's a nice, nice little, moves and things like that. The wide receiver depth. I'm concerned that with this stuff going on, where if they bring KB in and we got Valdez Scantling, and then we have our other receivers. Jordan's not going to be back for a minute, so it's going to be like Ricky. I think they're going to start depending on like Russell Gage and some of the other guys that they kept in the meantime, just to kind of, fulfill needs and and be quality. They're quality. You know what I'm saying? He's a quality wide receiver. I think they got Malik Turner back, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I didn't.
He is back.
Okay, good. Yeah, and Malik was looking good in the preseason. I liked what I saw from him when we played against the Chargers. So he's not as small. I thought he was smaller. He's kind of big. He's kind of tall and strong. He's got a good,
There's depth on that practice squad. They're going to get cherry picked. I just see that coming. But we got depth on that practice squad. There's not any just wimpy guy. Even the offensive lineman. Nick Zakel, okay, I mean, you know what? When I looked down through there, he's the only guy that I had questions about. But everybody else is tough.
Yeah. The offensive line is kind of like right now, if I had any concerns, offensive line is probably the biggest concern of mine out of the whole team, between running backs, defensive line, defensive backs. Every position is, to me, I'm okay with for now. I'm not ecstatic about every position, but I feel better. But I'm not feeling very secure about the offensive line. If I'm being honest.
Well, no,
Trent is not. Yeah, you can't turn Trent into 4 or 5 offensive linemen. You know what I mean? Or we wouldn't be talking about this. We'd be perfectly fine.
We gotta go.
We're gonna be all right though.
Yeah, we will. I'm gonna see you Sunday. Get some rest, man. I mean,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You really, we're worried about you. We're loving what you do. All right. God.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Look, flag football practices all week with both my teams, different days. And then, Maya's got softball, E's got softball, and just the day-to-day after that, being up early and going to bed late. So you know how it is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can do it.
Yes, sir.
All right, Alice.
We working. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, shout out to fam, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. And, shout out all the family. Shout out the chat. JJ doing this 20 million shit is really very ill-timed. So we'll talk more about that. But I don't like that he's doing that, considering all of the shit that we've been having going on with contracts the past few years. And he just signed an extension last year. That's bad business. Anyway, I'm going.
All right, Alice. Sleep tight, man. Sleep tight.
Sure.
All right.
Ellis. Peace.
There he goes. Well, Ellis probably still gonna have his shoes on when he get into bed. Just lay down and go pass out. Austin, I need the good Lord. Austin, this is sports talk with Austin. Austin's a Dallas Cowboys fan. He says, I need the good Lord to shine down on me. Jerry Jones does it again. What is he thinking, Ronbo? 1 week before the season starts, classic Jerry move. Lord, if for nobody but Austin, give one of your children a break. Get Jerry Jones the hell up out of Dallas before he destroys the entire state of Texas. Austin, I'm not laughing about you. I'm just thinking, my God, nobody believes what they're saying. That's just unreal. $41 million. And I'm questioning, Micah, I'm kind of questioning him too. Micah, I understand you're a man of principle. Both of you guys are. It's why you guys needed each other in this whole situation. Because both of you like peas in a pod. Micah, find a way to get it done yourself. If Jerry won't do it, that's $41 million. Micah said, man, I got $47 million over here where I am, so shut the hell up. Okay, fine. But you like that. You like the Cowboys. Everybody knows you do. Hey, Jalen, nah.
Ronbo?
Jalen, you don't live in Texas, do you?
No, hell no. I stay in Memphis.
I
tell
tell
you
what,
Shabazz.
There you go. Because I tell you what, I wonder how many people are moving out of Texas. Shabazz, that's right, Shabazz. I wonder how many people have actually considered moving out of Texas behind Jerry Jones and as well the Dallas Mavericks. I would think that as a fan, if I'm in Texas, that they're just personally picking on me. They ain't got no respect for me whatsoever. My devotion, my allegiance means nothing to these people. I'm leaving. I'd move to Arkansas. By the way, I got relatives in Arkansas. Arkansas is not as bad as people think. It's not good, but it's not as bad as people think. Jalen, look, Jalen, we got
We better not lose to the damn Seahawks week 1, Ronbo.
Okay, but you
enough of the jokes now, fellas. The season's here. Is year 9 for this man. Ain't no this slow start 49ers BS that we've been doing for the last few years. He better come out either ready to play or ready to get his ass out of San Francisco. I'm serious, Rombo. We closing in on the decade with this man. We closing in on the decade.
You got it. You got a good connection tonight. This is good.
Ain't no way, dog. Let me tell y'all something. Kyle Shanahan, he better not do that this year, Rombo.
You said that last year. You know, some of y'all have been firing Kyle for 3 years.
I mean, Rombo, he lost in the NFC Championship to the Rams. That right there was
he lost in the Super Bowl. He lost in the Super Bowl too to the Chiefs.
Yeah, but that's fine. See, Patrick Mahomes is great, but when you got a chance to win a Super Bowl and play the Bengals in the Super Bowl, and you lose to the Rams of all teams in the NFC Championship, I ain't got no faith that you can win the big one, Rombo. He gonna find a way to choke. He gonna find a way to choke.
Yeah, we worked very hard to get in it. We came in as a wild card. We haven't done that, and it went all the way until we got to the Rams, where we was all broke up and crippled. Janet, you sometimes physical impossibilities, you can't put them down as reasons to blame a coach.
Rombo, we probably would have had a better seed than the Rams if we would have won more divisional games. You got to remember, we lost to the Cardinals and Seahawks that year. We got swept by the Seahawks and Cardinals that year. That's on the coaching.
Don't mention the Cardinals, though, Taylor. It sets off a nerve. I'm really worried about the Cardinals.
You don't remember when Drake Kirkpatrick got trucked? That one game, man, the Cardinals kicked our ass that year.
They always either kick our ass or we narrowly beat them. I think between the Cardinals and the 49ers, we may be tied since Shanahan arrived. Because remember the first couple of years, we had CJ out there. That was the worst beating I've seen a human being ever take and still be able to stand up and walk away. Because they beat CJ's. Ooh, they beat us. Oh, my God. They beat him like a drum. And he kept getting up. And I felt sorry for him. At the same time, I worried, Kyle, bring him out of the game before he gets killed. And you'll never get over it if they kill him. Because if he goes down one more time like that, I don't think he's going to get back up. And so, the Cardinals have been beating our ass for a long time. Oh, my God. Whew. Kyler Murray. But anyway, Jalen, it's going to be different this year, and you're going to find out. We're making some changes.
See, you go, hey, you getting my hopes up, Rombo. You
I'm
can't
telling
keep doing this to me. You can't keep doing this to me, Rombo. You can't keep saying it's going to be different, and then it's the same stuff every year, man. You can't keep doing this to me.
We've rearranged some things on both the offense and the defense. We're not going to look like the same team. These people don't know what's coming. I'm telling you the truth. And wait and see. I don't know. Actually, the Seahawks are a mystery in my mind, but I don't know about losing. Now, it may be tight. I got CMC back out there.
What does the offensive line look like? We keep talking about all of these. Like, man, the O-line is the problem. It's been the problem since 2020. God, can we fix the O-line?
Well, they've been together for a little while now. I suspect
CMC going to be back, Ronbo. CMC going to be running into a brick wall, dog. Because the offense, what we got? We got Brunskill out there. Jake Brendel, Brunskill. Like, come on, Ronbo. That'll beat the Packers. That'll stop the Packers.
I'd like to have a request. I'd like to request a recess. Listen, Jalen, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna be ready for you, but I ain't ready for you today. Everything you're saying, I can't even say anything.
Ronbo, people say be faithful, be positive. Fellas, we're going into year 9.
Well, it has been a decade. We've been through a lot in the last 9 years.
Yeah, man. Like we shouldn't. I heard somebody the other day. Somebody was asking, in an interview online, they was like, should the 49ers fire Cal Shanahan? Somebody said, no, we need to give him some more. We need to give him time. Time? Damn it, it's been 10 years.
I agree with you. You know, he doesn't need time. We need to get it right. You know,
Ronbo.
Listen, Jalen, by the way, if Super Bowls were easy, everybody'd have one. This is why when Rudy's always talking about, they won a Super Bowl, and then, well, you know, Rudy, it took him over 20 years.
The simple fact that he had 2 Super Bowls won and choked them, though. He can't win the big game. He can't win it. Any other coach would have won those games. Ronbo, he choked it.
Jalen, I know you're too young to have seen Rocky series, but you remind me of his wife when he was going to fight Clubber Lang, and his wife ran up to him because she wanted him to retire, and she just screamed at him like that, "You can't win! You can't win!" And she
Ronbo, I'm just being serious. What do we have to see for us to finally be like, you know what? He can get us there, but he can't get it done. What's it going to take for us to finally realize that?
You know, I still want to stay in the fight. Jalen, as usual, argue. We're out of time.
You know what? Stay in the fight. That's what we're doing now. So we just want to be in. Okay.
No. You got to be in the fight to win it. I did it.
Ronbo, we could have stayed in the fight with Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, I'm confused.
Jalen. No, you're not. You won't be confused later. Let me see you Sunday. Jalen, we got to go. I'm gonna give you a holler. Are you ready? Jalen! I mean, Niners! Jalen. See you Sunday.
Nick Sirianni, the second best coach in the NFC.
Oh, I knew you were gonna go there. Jalen, all right, Sunday. God. Nick Sirianni. Even Nikita will agree that Nick Sirianni is a good shop manager. But they could have won that game without Nick. Just tell everybody, Nick could have called on the phone for what he does during the course of a game. Nick's got some really good people working underneath him. But Nick's not doing anything special. Let me see this. Austin says, to the dang Packers of all teams, our kryptonite. I mean, Austin, you know, it may not be as bad as it looks. We'll have to wait and see. Hey, Ryan, I haven't touched on Ryan in forever. Ryan.
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
Ryan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
We're contemplating what's going to happen next. As you know, there's a number of people that have lost all faith, and there's some of us that do believe this is a new beginning. Now, Ryan, the 49ers have a lot of youngsters on this team. 100%. Yeah, and you know, we've got some things that are of concern. Ryan, where are you at in this matter, though, going into this next week, as far as our talents are concerned?
I'm very optimistic.
And JJ's
very optimistic.
Okay, we'll run it down. We like that.
Yeah, all I know is JJ needs to get himself a new agent. I've been saying it all this whole offseason. JJ needs a new agent. Rosenhaus is messing his head up. Got him all in his feelings.
Oh, that's right.
He's something he ain't. Yeah, he's doing him dirty, man. He needs to be out on the field if he wants to be a free agent making $20+ million a year. He can't be riding the bench. Can't be on IR. Dude needs to get out there and show himself.
And Ryan,
play under his current contract.
Yeah, in fact, Ryan, he'll be 30 next year, right? I don't know that.
Yeah.
He should be trying to get out of San Francisco. He should probably try to get something, but it's a little late to be breaking the bank. It doesn't make any sense.
At this point, I don't think San Francisco wants him next year. Let's be honest. The way he's been acting.
They're gonna let him run because they're not gonna give him $20+ million. Our team isn't designed for that. His role on this team doesn't require a $20+ million man. It just doesn't. He was doing a great job for us, but still.
There's not a team in the NFL that'll pay him $20+ million, Ronbo.
I don't think so either. Yeah,
especially if he sits on the bench all year and doesn't play. Like he needs to get out there and have a Pro Bowl year to get to 15.
And that you're a head case. That's what they're going to look at you as. They're going to look at your head case because you're asking for an incredible amount of money, and you're number 3 or 4 on a roster when it's full and complete. I understand what he's talking about, though. His worth goes up now, but ask for some kind of incentive plan that for all the games that you start, what do we tack on a certain amount of money that adds up to about $5 more million a year? Since you look like you got you made this year anyway, Drew is just being bizarre. I mean, you're right. Get rid of him.
Yeah. He is bending his client over backwards and trying to reap the paycheck.
That's right.
That's all this is. And JJ earned every incentive he had on his contract last year.
Easily.
And Niners aren't going to give him nothing this year because of everything. I mean, he's played his hand, and the Niners still have the upper hands. They're holding all the cards in the deck.
And Lynch said that incentive plan that they were talking about is from last year. He gets even more this year. So what is it?
No, his incentive plan was all those escalators were hit last year, and he doesn't have anything in his contract.
Oh, because they refused to talk about it. That's what he was meaning.
Yeah, he's entering his lame duck year this year, so that means he doesn't have any incentives. So at best, they can give him some incentives, but at this point, they've been firm with him, and they're trying to use him as an example. So that way, next year, Ricky Pearsall's not asking for a raise. You know, they're trying to set a standard here.
You have to. Everybody on the teams will be doing that. Right.
Yep.
That's so true.
Yeah. But I wanted to say that last caller, he's just mad that every Jalen on the team in preseason got cut. That's the reason he's so salty. Not a Jalen left on the team.
Jalen's been very animate about Kyle Shanahan for years. And I always said, I get mad at Kyle too, but I want to be in the hunt, and I want a coach that's going to take us out of the hunt. You're not going to win anything being out of the loop. So,
I mean, the whole time Kyle's here, we've hit the playoffs all but 2 or 3 years. So he's been doing something right.
Right.
Andy Reid's got over 3 Super Bowl losses in his career, so you can't get mad at Kyle for 2.
Jesus, we got to get there. It's not about participation trophies. It's about getting there and being in position to win it. Okay, granted, we lost a couple of times, but still.
I'd rather lose the Super Bowl than not make the playoffs.
I mean, really.
Be real with you.
Thank you. My sentiments exactly.
Yeah.
You can't go to the dance.
But one thing I want to see, I've been wanting to talk about and ask you guys in the chat and everything, and I don't see anybody talking about this yet. But have you seen the new left tackle or swing tackle we picked up low key off the radar this week?
The guy, the Jefferson?
No, on offense. Killian Zerere.
Oh,
big German
talk
dude.
about him. I only saw his name. I have no idea about him. What?
Yeah, he's 6'7", 315 pounds. Big German boy. I swear, once he wet and learns the system, he's replacing Burford. I can almost call it right now.
Hey, when you say big German boy, is he from Germany by chance?
Yeah, he's born and raised in Germany, played his time in college here in the States.
Oh, I was going to say, so he's a rugby player as well. Hey.
I don't know if he's a rugby player, but he's just a big dude, man.
Yeah, I know about them.
Yeah, I was watching some of his tape. I think he was Auburn. I think he was to Auburn in college. And I was watching some tape, man, and he's a beast.
This is going to be
hopefully
interesting.
He'll be yeah, I think we found Trent Williams' backup once he retires. If not, he'll play right.
Hey, how old is he?
Oh, he's young. He's young, man. He's only been in the league a couple of years.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, he's a beast. Check him out. Look into him.
Because Nick Zakel's a monster, too, but we just can't get him to play like we would need him to play. So if this guy can play.
Zakel's a wolf player, man. Zakel is not it.
No, he's already proven that. You can't be a project for 5 years. Oh.
No. You end up like Luter Jr.
Luter Jr. Well, he's not injured this year. That's the only change I see. Jair Brown's gotten on my last nerve, too, though. So we got some guys that got to go. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Luter and then Brown got to go. Replace them with Peppers. I think we'll be in good shape if we pick up Peppers and cut one of them loose.
Hey, Mustafa and Siegel are going to be really scary together because both of them get to the ball like heat-seeking missiles. So we got something coming up. I just glad when Mustafa gets back out there, he can help Siegel along because he's got a little more experience. Those are going to be very interesting to see what they look like in about week 6 or 7 or 8.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be a nightmare.
Ryan, things to look forward to, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen tape on Jordan Jefferson or not, but that guy's a dog with a capital D-A-W-E, dog.
I understand he's about 2 what? I mean 3 what? And moves quick.
He's like 3 and change. But there's a video floating around him at the Senior Bowl last year where he was doing drills with the opposite O-line.
Yeah.
They got into it during the drill, and he ripped dude's helmet off and threw it, looking like he was about to smash him with it.
He's a beast. He's an animal. I need it.
He is a dog with a capital D.
Right, we got to go. Hey, good to hear from you again.
All right.
I'll be back Sunday looking for you, too. Hope
Bye.
you got some time.
By the way, again, this is Big Brick. Not Ryan, Big Brick.
Oh, you're Big Brick. Big Brick. I keep mixing you up. Big Brick. You told me about that when we talked last time. Brian is Big Brick.
Yep.
All right. I saw you laying down some clips. I loved what you were saying about Dak and that little rhyme you did. That was cute. Big Brick, I thought you said it. He's here all the time. All right.
Peace, fam.
Have a night, fam. All right. Ella, let's roll him in. Papa Dragon P. D.
Ronbo! Oh, baby! What's up, man?
Pop.
Woo!
Man,
boy, oh boy.
I'm delighted.
I can't wait to
that
this time next year. Because you know what's going to happen this time next year?
Go ahead.
Nick Bosa's going to be like, I want $48 million.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I thought you were going to back up Jalen. Kyle Shannon's going to be out of here. that's what Jalen would have said. No, we were crying about that a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a cousin Jerry, Nick, I mean, is going to be, because now you got the highest paid defender or non-quarterback in NFL history. You know how Nick's going to play this year? Nick's going to play out of his mind. Anyway, you can see it coming. $50 million if you want to keep him.
It's I think the difference is, honestly, as far as Shanahan goes, obviously I would have cut him loose a long time ago, personally. But not fired him. I said I would have traded him. Because again, in this business, you know, it is about who you know. It's about how owners feel about you. And the best coaches oftentimes don't get those jobs. Flores, for example. So the best coaches don't get those jobs. And even the best coaches, the best of the best of the best, if they don't have a quarterback,
they could get fired too.
And they start losing, and then everybody start calling for the job, and the stadium's half empty, that's when somebody gets fired.
You know what? A good example of that? What's that black coach that was in Tampa Bay a few years ago? And that defense was looking great, but they couldn't get anything offensively going. What was his name? He's been out of the game for a while now. But that dude,
I forget his name, but that's quite.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I've seen it happen too many times. Yeah, I do. It doesn't come to the front. Like I'm just saying that in general, overall, two things get coaches fired. One is when you whiff on a quarterback, right? But not everybody also has a Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Number two, if a new management team comes in, they a lot of times want to bring in their own guy.
And that's always somewhat questionable, isn't it? That's not always a good idea. They should just work with the guy that's there. But no, I got to have my quarterback. And your quarterback messed up. Yeah. What's the name of him in Detroit? Right. Or it was at Indy. He went to Indy and he had to have his quarterback. And he's out. You know, I was you idiot.
Yeah. No, you know, or the ownership is just erratic and you just fire people stupidly. And then there's that. Which happens a lot. Your Raiders, your Detroit Lions for a while. Detroit Lions finally got the table.
I know.
Oh, Detroit was like that. Lions were like that. Browns. I've kept their coach for a long time, but the ownership makes stupid signings. You know, the Watson deal. You know, they paid the defensive end who wanted to leave. They paid him, made him the highest paid defensive end, and now he wants to stay.
for whatever reason. Myles Garrett.
Drafting quarterbacks that nobody else wants in the organization. And then,
Cleveland,
you know,
how did Cleveland have five quarterbacks over there for a minute?
Yeah. I think San Francisco can do worse, but I just feel in my heart of hearts
that a lot of things have to happen the right way for the 49ers to get over the hump. And one of those things that has to happen is that someone has to literally look at the coach, flip them the bird, and call their own play. Because again, I didn't.
Brock might do that.
Well, I mean, Brock's in a position to do that now.
I think he got chastised, but he flirted with that a couple of times, and Kyle Shanahan called him out. That's the reason why I knew. You know, during a media conference, Kyle says, "Well, that was a good play, but that wasn't the play I called." Actually, Juwan Jennings was wide open on the goal line, but he threw in the back of the end zone and hit George Kittle, and Kyle called it out. I mean, Kyle, why? You could have kept that in house. No, we don't need to know this.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should have kept that in house. But ultimately, Kyle is one of those types of cats that he does no evil. So because of that, it's kind of hard for people to follow along with that. But then they fall in love with his mind. But when it comes down to him to drop a play in the dirt and the sand and convince his players to give me 90 seconds of 110%, after I know it's the fourth quarter, but I need that doesn't really happen. He kind of stays in his little corner calling his plays. So Saleh will probably fill that role quite a bit as far as defense is concerned. But make no mistake about it, and a lot of people today are saying that the Packers are now the second best team because of Michael Parsons. And I just view Michael Parsons in a different lens than everybody else. I mean, what has he done against a winning team?
And Dallas didn't have a bad team around him.
I'm just saying, in general, I'm saying when he got to the playoffs, where was he at?
I know, right? He wasn't stopping the run.
I know. That's all I'm saying. It's like great players destroy whatever play you run. Do you remember the old school days of Tecmo Bowl? Remember that football game?
Yes. Everybody had
there were two defensive players. There's two defensive players in that game. It was Lawrence Taylor and Derek Thomas. If you had those players, they could do anything to destroy a game, period. They could destroy anything. And the only thing that really gave them trouble was Bo Jackson, right? So what I'm trying to say is that I don't see him as that player that just no matter what happens, he's blocking a kick, he's intercepting the ball, he's sacking the quarterback, he's tackling for a loss. I don't see the tackle for the loss because you just run at him. And, the Niners have owned Larson forever, so did the Eagles. So, like I say, but it's still the blunder of the ownership who could have signed him 18 months ago. Who does that sound like?
That's the same.
Sounds more and more like
Jerry Jones.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Juwan Jennings. You see him tearing the football field up last year. You say to yourself, you know what? Let's cost him $5 more million. Let's get him up. Let's
preemptive strike. Would have been so smart.
Let's get him down for 3 years for 45, 18 months ago, and then we won't be talking about this craziness right now. And Juwan Jennings is talking crazy.
You know what? Drew Rosenhaus. You know what? It's Drew. Because Juwan's not. I don't even think he's like this.
Yeah, he's trying to get paid. I don't know, man. I think Juwan's trying to get paid.
Well,
because he's 28. If you don't get it now, probably.
We got to stop though, Pop, because you got a lot of long, good stuff. It'll go on. But listen, Sunday, get back in there and let's go on with this, because I want to ask you some more questions about this as well. All right.
All right, Ronbo. All right, man. Well, shout out to you in production, man. Peace out, fellas. Peace out to the Niner Nation. Keep your heads up, guys. Keep your heads up.
We got
It's going to be a long, interesting season.
Indeed, it really
long,
is.
Interesting season.
Number of
reasons. It's going to be a long, interesting season. Long, interesting. It ain't going to be boring. All right, y'all.
Night, Pop.
Will you go get some air already? My God.
But, hey, Brian, you know one thing, though? I do see, I bet you this year, Kyle actually allows Brock to possibly audible under certain conditions this year on his own. Brock can size up a defense. He knows what's coming up. I know Kyle's in his helmet the whole time, but still, it's time. But go ahead.
Ronbo, I have nothing but faith in our awesome, newly signed, amazing quarterback that we have. And anybody else that feels different, you know where you can take it.
I really, and I think I read some article once where Kyle actually told Brock that he was his guy. And I think Brock repeated it.
Exactly.
That Kyle told him that. So I think there may be a bond or a link. I don't know if Kyle ever formed a link with Matty Ice over in Atlanta. Tony, you might be able to fill me in on that. But this is a relationship that may be a little different than usual. So we'll see. But go ahead.
Ronbo, here's the thing. Brock Purdy has not had a bad season. Not one, honestly, in my opinion.
Considering everything.
Now, we had injuries last year. He had guys that were out, and he still put up big numbers.
Wait, Nick.
So I don't
Nick
want to
Wright.
hear any more.
Get it, Nick Wright. And Nick, hope you're listening. I told you about this the other day when you were going on and on. I told you about Brock Purdy. I could have smacked him. Brock Purdy, like you said, he had a different guy every week. Brock's out there playing with a new unit, okay? And the offensive line was shifting back and forth. We didn't have it was just excuses. Those are not excuses. Those are reasons. God. Oh,
Ronbo, I always laugh at the people that call in and they do nothing but whine and complain about Kyle when they know he's not going anywhere and that we have a pretty good, solid team. We drafted really well this year.
I mean, really?
Yeah, we got some question marks at receiver, but we always have that problem at receiver every year.
And we always have
too many. Oh yeah, it's always a problem. So I'm not worried about it. We like you said earlier, we've got backup plans at almost every position on this team this year.
Yes.
Yeah. It's insane. It's like they're almost expecting injuries, and they already got plans for guys that are going to be out already. We didn't have that last year.
Right? But Brian, just like you said, they were almost expecting it. They were expecting it. The 49ers have had enough of that. And that's why they moved legislation just for us to get 3 quarterbacks on the field. Who gets that happen? Who does that happen to? Are we the first in history? We lose not 1 but 2 quarterbacks in the same game. We're down to our running back throwing the passes. Oh, what in the world? Injury. God.
I'm going to tell you right now, the trade of the year is not Micah Parsons. It's going to be Robinson, Ronbo, for our team with CMC.
Yeah.
Those two are going to click together. They're going to become Sonic and Knuckles 2.0. I'm sorry to say.
Because a lot of teams got the combos. Even the Eagles only have Saquon. Do the Eagles have 2 running backs, though? I know they got the other one, but he doesn't play
I don't think
much.
so.
I think they just got Saquon. But I
Yeah,
want to join
yeah.
those teams with dual. I mean, these guys. Atlanta has one. Detroit, as you just mentioned.
Yep.
There's another team too. But yeah, if we got 2 guys that are really ruthless, what they do, defenses are going to get hurt. It's going to hurt them. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be tired.
Ronbo, I got to give it to Jerry. I got to give it to Jerry Jones though. They dodged a bullet with Micah. They really did. I mean,
that's a pop.
I think he's so overrated. He's not even close to Nick Bosa. Nothing close.
Not all the way around. You're right. As far as all the way around play, Nick's the better.
You really think he's going to be loving playing in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field? He's going to hate it up there.
Where he was under a dome in Texas where they can control the temperature. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. This was everybody's begging for a Jerry. I'll try and do my Jerry Jones.
Okay, please.
Ronbo, my son and I, we were butting heads about, what to do about Micah, and we were sitting there at the desk together, and we were stacking up dollar bills on our desk there, and getting them up to the ceiling. We weren't stacking $100 bills. We were doing $1 bills so we could throw Micah off. And we had that trap door ready in front of my desk, so when he comes walking in, if he didn't grab those dollar bills, we were going to drop him like a ton of bricks, Ronbo. And that's what we ended up doing. He knew that trap door was ready, Ronbo. So that trap door never got used. So you know what I did, Ronbo? I dropped my damn son through that door. That's what I ended up doing.
Somebody's got to drop through it. Brian, I tell you right now, late night show hosts and everybody else are gonna. I bet you Jerry Jones is gonna be. Jerry's gonna get all the love he's wanted from the entire USA. Because the thing is, Jerry loves attention. Some of the antics he was pulling all offseason, others were uncalled for. It wasn't professional. It made him look like some kind of a bumbling fool. And now,
Ronbo, me being Jerry Jones again, I own the media down here in Dallas. I do what I want. I say what I want. I'll put scissors in somebody's hands if I need to. I'll get it done down here, Ronbo. That's how I roll down here.
You remind me,
it's Jerry's world. Nobody else.
Remind me of that travel series with Chevy Chase. It's so funny because you're right about him owning the media. He was going to fire, or not fire, but he's trying to get one guy fired at that one radio station that was interviewing. And Jerry got all indignant by a question the guy asked. I'm doing you a favor by being here. And if you go ask me a question like that, I'll just see to it. I said, wow, Jerry, you're threatening just to... He just works at a station. Wow. Right, Brian, we're having too much fun. We're out of time. By the way, I'll see you Sunday, all right?
Do you think he's worse than Al Davis, him and Jerry Jones? If they got in a ring together, who would win that match?
Good question. Boy, that'd be a standoff. Davis was awful, too. Hey, remind me. Let me think about that. Remind me about that question. I'm going to think about that. I'll see you Sunday.
All right. All right, Ronbo. Love you. I had to poke fun at somebody on the last call. That was fun. So
you did a great job.
You guys, everybody faithful, have a good night. Love you all. See ya.
You too. Night, Brian. God. Dang it, here comes Tony ATL. He's going to do his Jerry. Boy, everybody's doing Jerry. Look at this. I can't imagine. TikTok, everything must have went off on Jerry. God, what the bleep, Jerry? You really let that happen? I mean, even if he ain't, like, in everybody's opinion, the greatest, but he's one of the best you got. My God. Tony, what can you see us letting Nick walk next year? Or trade him? And there's lots of teams that pay Nick.
It was economically sound for him to make that move, Ronbo.
Well, you know what? From how you outlined it when we were talking on X, Jerry's got material to use to build. He's got all the lumber and concrete. He can build another house. But it's Jerry. The shop foreman is out of his frigging mind. Can you imagine Jerry, how he's going to use those picks? He's sitting up there talking like, well, we had the thing. Herschel Walker left us. And you remember, we won. We were winning after that. Jerry, what are you talking about? Okay, you got lucky. Lightning doesn't necessarily strike the same way every time. Jerry's banking on the fact that since his word was not taken and he was disrespected as a man, that's how he looks at it, that Michael would not accept his handshake and come talking about, can you take that up with my agent? That just pissed Jerry all the way off. How many guys on that team had to shake Jerry's hand and sign contracts? Have you ever thought? I never thought about that. Did every player on the team? Did Dak do that?
Like you said, Ronbo, Jerry needs to get caught up with the times. This is not a Western.
I know. God.
Ronbo, I looked at it from both ends. On the Dallas end, I made several comments. Kenny Clark is a 9-year veteran going into his 10th year, former first-round pick by Green Bay in 2016 out of UCLA. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler and a 2-time All-Pro. He's moving from a nose tackle to a 4-3 defensive lineman playing next to their first-round pick from 2023, Mozzie Smith of Michigan. So Kenny Clark is a leader. He's going to help the team. I think Ronbo. Now, they got Green Bay's 2026 and 2027 first-round picks, along with their own, right?
Yeah.
Call me crazy, Ronbo, but they're going to use 3 or 4 of those picks to try to get
all right.
Cooper Manning.
Is his name Cooper? Okay.
I think they're going to get Cooper, and they're going to get rid of Dak and get rid of that salary.
Have they told Dak yet?
No, Jerry ain't said nothing. You know how Jerry Jones like to make a splash. if Dak has a bad year, they really gonna try to get rid of him.
And
I think they're gonna take those
But
picks.
that's
At
all
least
Jerry
I
will
would say
need.
3 of the 4 first rounders. And if they trade up, hey, I got these first rounders here. I'll give you my first rounder this year, my 2 first rounders this year, and a first rounder next year, probably another 3rd round pick or whatever to move up to take Cooper Manning. I can see the Cowboys doing that.
You know, I saw Manning. I've never seen Manning in any extensive highlights. Manning, that was one of the most beautiful, long, deep downfield, tight spirals right on target. He can play, can't he? He can play.
Yeah, but Ronbo, Cooper Manning, he doesn't play like either one of his uncles, Peyton or Eli.
But he's
If
athletic.
you ever seen any old film, he plays like his grandfather, Archie Manning.
Yeah, he gets
first
out.
player picked in 1970.
Yeah.
He's mobile like Archie Manning. He's got an arm like his grandfather, Archie Manning.
He was getting out of that pocket. And when I saw him do that bomb, I said, whoa. I said, that's what they're talking
Archie
about.
Manning.
Good God, that's a beautiful pass. So, yeah, he's going to be a first-round pick. And like you're saying,
I think Dallas is going to try to get him with all those picks.
Yeah, but listen,
In my heart, that's what I think.
Well,
They ain't
Tony-
talking about it, but I bet you in the back of their
no,
mind.
you're right. By the way, who do you think is going to get the first-round pick next year? Who's going to be number 1? Because he's going number 1, from what I've seen in that highlight.
I'm not going to say Cleveland. I don't think it's going to be Cleveland because Flacco's going to get a few wins.
Yeah. Hey, Cleveland.
I don't know.
If
I'll have to reevaluate that and come back to.
Well, you know what?
One.
We'll know by week 10 or 12, and the Manning family will make a decision on Arch, because I don't think they want him to have anything to do with
Hey,
Jerry
Ronbo, on the
Jones.
flip side, hear me out on this one.
Yeah.
I think I said something in X about it, where Michael Parsons is going to a pretty good defensive team. They already got 2 former first-round picks at defensive ends. Devontae Wyatt is a defensive tackle, former first round out of Georgia in 2022. So he's on the inside. Then you got Luke Van Ness, first round pick 2023 at defensive end. And you got Rashad Gary. You know about him, the defensive end from Michigan.
That was
They got 3
Big Show's
defensive
big
ends
pick.
now with Micah
Yeah.
rotating at the defensive end. All former first-round picks. Devontae Wyatt inside at tackle. You got Quay Walker, Devontae Wyatt's teammate from Georgia, first-round pick the same year, 2022 at linebacker. And plus that McDuffie kid who's good at linebacker. Green Bay has a good team. And their free safety, McKinney, remember he led the league in interceptions last year with 8.
That's why they don't need them first-round picks, do they?
Yep, Green Bay's got a good defense. It gets got a lot better.
I said that last year. They were decent. I thought they were decent last year. So
Now you and I both know they got all them wide receivers they've been drafting since 2020. They are loaded.
remember that year? You took Green Bay, I took Detroit, and we both ended up being right. I saw Detroit sneaking up on the league, and I said, Tony, look out for Detroit. I did not want anything to do with. I remember the year before we played them. I did not want anything to do with Detroit. The year before, I knew they were building a missile. And you know what? Coming up this next year, look out for Chicago. I'm calling them too. Chicago.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
They got weapons. They got defense. They fixed their offensive line. Matter of fact, 4/5 of their offensive line are all new. They got their first-round pick from 3 years ago, Wright, out of Tennessee, started at their right tackle. They got a new left tackle on the O-line. Inside, they got the center from my Falcons. And they got Joe Tooney, the guard, and then the other guard, Jackson from the Rams.
Yep.
So, yeah, watch out for Chicago.
Yeah, that's that. Caleb and coaches went over there. He's changed the way Caleb does things. He looked a lot better. I don't think that's going to end the preseason. Caleb's going to remain disciplined, or that coach isn't going to have it. He's going to do it. It's not going to be as easy to go in and just beat Chicago's ass.
And then don't forget about that Bear defense. They got
which wasn't
Montez
bad
Sweat
last
with
year.
the long arms. And then my boy, my all-time favorite Falcon, Grady Jarrett, next to him on the inside.
NFC's going to be tough this year. You know how the AFC's been raging for the last few years?
Yep.
I think it may be a stalemate this year. Yeah, she's got 2 or 3
Yeah,
divisions.
and I'm gonna tell everybody. I think they get there kind of young and old. Watch out for Tampa, man. Watch out for Tampa. Ain't nobody talking about it
And
either.
Baker Mayfield looks better than usual the last couple of years.
They got some good players, Ronbo. They got Ohio State's best receiver in their first round this year. No Jigba or whatever that guy's name is.
I know who you're talking about. I think that's a good impression.
Yeah, man.
I know who you're talking about.
Tampa scares me. We're gonna find out what we're about too, because we have the first game.
Tampa's in your division scaring you, and Kyler damn Murray, boy, in my division. Good Lord.
Ronbo, that Arizona defense.
Can't wait.
They got some good defensive players in the draft. They drafted over the years. Calais Campbell is back. I know you don't like that.
No, I do not.
And Texas boy out of the. I can't believe he had the nerve to come in the chat. He had a little bit of an attitude, but Texas boy, I admire you for sticking up for the
That's
Cowboys.
what I was telling you.
Somebody said he was on suicide.
Texas boys is used to this by now.
Hey, what you or somebody in the chat or a caller said that there's a lot of TV sales that went up down in the city of Dallas.
That's been said every time Texas boy comes in. Tony, we gotta go. I'm gonna see you Sunday, and we're getting closer to time to get serious about this NFL season. All right.
Yeah, I've been watching college football yesterday when I got home from work, and tonight I just watched San Jose State, Central Michigan. I watch all the games. I don't care the MAC Conference, Mountain West. I love football.
That's why you know what you're doing when it comes to the draft. All right, Tony.
Exactly.
Right.
And watch out for Shadir Sanders, who got cut by Tampa. He wants to either sign with Pittsburgh. I don't know if they want to, or Cleveland to play with his brother.
Wow. All right, Tony. Sunday it is.
All right, sir. I'll see you Sunday, and just keep them hydrated, Ronbo. We don't want no injuries.
Will do.
All right, take care, sir.
You too. Night, Tony. Yeah, William Roberts, I tell you, my eyes were wide open. Take a look at some highlights of Arch Manning. I was wondering what all the hoopla was about. And what's his name got himself into trouble? What's that SEC network guy? What's his? Anyway, he got called out by everybody saying that he was overrating Arch Manning. And I didn't really pay much attention. I didn't see. I saw the highlights yesterday. Jesus Christ. God, that kid can throw that ball. And he gets out of that pocket when he has to, too. Oh, he's going to be special. I don't know if he's going to be better than brothers or his uncles, but Arch is no joke. But look at the tutoring he's had. Feinbaum got into trouble talking about Arch. And I was laughing because he's on his call-in show, and he was getting beat up by guys calling in. But, man, he's first round all the way. We'll see what happens to him. Because if he has to go to Dallas like Jerry Jones is plotting to do, I think the Manning family's got enough power now. They can block that. Anyway, hey, I'll see you Sunday. And let's see what develops between now and then in Ninerville. Fam, please subscribe. I don't want to lose you. I want to see you all season long. It's going to be a good time. And don't forget to hit likes. Lets me know that I'm on the right page. Thanks for the contributions too, fam. Really appreciate it. See you Sunday. I love doing that.